Hello everyone. Can you hear me? Can you hear me just right? Yes, you can hear me. Okay. We are a bit late on it, so we just joined the lobby right now. Pharaoh the Sea, okay. Great day today. This is VnsCool versus freaking Quang. Let me just update the scores real quick and let me join the chat with Shrub so that we can get started, shall we? Getting casting through, yeah, man. Okay. Hello, Shrub.
Hey, can you hear me? How's it going?
Hey, man, yeah, sure, I can hear you. We are all set up right now, and yeah, I'm already in the lobby as well. Quang is saying something about a repick. You know what's going on? So let me share the screen real quick on the in here as well, so we can see who is who.
Yes.
Right, let's go.
Alright, it's up to Cool whether or not we redid the draft. I didn't realize that Quang isn't used to, Okay, alright, so, well... Oh, no repicks.
Like, did he click on the what? Random button or what happened?
I think he's not used to how this works. Quang isn't used to, how the draft system works. His civs are generally pretty good.
Yeah, Carthaginian and Egyptians are not bad picks in my opinion. Now, Carthaginian is one of the early picks from the games we've seen, and Egyptian's been on one of the last, so I don't think it's a bad option. Okay.
Yes.
So making it real quick, we see Cool selected Shang. Wait, who are they picking? At start? Oh, okay. So Cool selected Minoan as the start and Quang Hittite. So this is gonna be the first sips of them. And so let's see real quick. Minoan and Hittite. And we see Cool picked on Shang, Yamato, Minoan, Babylonian, Assyrian, Roman, Macedonians. Hittites, Carthaginian, Phoenician, Greeks, Persians, and Egyptians, Sumerian for Quang.
Oh, shit. Yeah, we forgot about... So, I completely forgot about that. So, hey, Albert, change your... Yeah, to spectator. Yep. Can't believe I completely forgot about that. Okay, well, we're good now, so let's go ahead.
Yeah. Now we are ready.
Go ahead and click ready.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead and introduce.
Yes. Alright, so starting off with some interesting looking islands. On the left side we got Cool as Minoan, with some nice surfish, some standard berries. I wouldn't say his map it's too good. There are not plenty of surfish all around, not many to work with. On the right side at 2 we've got Quang, starting off with some granary, some gazelles nearby, and some good forest, gold nearby. Pretty much a closed up position for him, looks pretty... Oh, we're really calling a restart?
He wants a restart, okay. It's one restart for Quang.
And we are, let me hide this again. So it doesn't matter because we already... we are going again. No, it's fine. Alrighty, start the first game and we're already going for the first restart. So we didn't have a chance to talk, but like, did you find anything interesting in the civilization picks?
Okay, so I'm just looking at your stream right now. Do you have your scene set up where you have 5-minute delay, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure that you didn't forget to get rid of the overlay when it switches to the game.
Yeah, no, I can see right like the preview on the preview screen. I can see myself. We are already on the game.
Okay.
Shit.
All right.
All right. Let's go back again one more time. Right now. Pharaoh, did he? Part of the seas. Yes. Hello. Hello, Nup Noop.
Albert put, spectator.
Yes, we are in the spectator. Now, we are all ready.
Go ahead and click ready, and we'll all be all set to go here.
What the hell? I click ready. I don't know why it's not starting me at the first. At the first time I click. Okay, so going up again. We starting off with Cool on the Quang this time on the left side, going as high tides. Some cramped berries, if you ask me, but some nice forests at the same time. However, he doesn't have any shorefish close to him, so it's gonna be hard for him to. Well, he has some shorefish on the top, but it's gonna take him some time to find it. Next is gonna be on the right side. It's gonna be Cool, going for the granary start. Some good shorefish on the bottom, with some crocodiles as well. The forests are a bit too far. He's got 3 tiles on the top side, which, believe it or not, count as a forest because of the wood count. So, unfortunate forest in the start for Cool. What do you think, Shrub?
I don't like either of these maps, to be honest with you. It's just that these are some really awkward maps. So one thing I worry about here with Quang's map is that he's got this private sea, but if he doesn't explore, and he docks too early, that could be really painful for him. And I mean really painful. But I mean, on the plus side, if he scouts well and he knows what's going on, he's going to have some fishing boats here to be safe. But we have to remember that, I mean, in islands, if you don't dock together, then you can easily get overwhelmed by your opponent's scout ships. So, I mean, he's probably not going to be able to make use of that private sea for probably quite a while. So we'll see how this goes. I won't be surprised if either of these guys calls a re, though. Although it's getting very close. We have 30 seconds.
I also would say that from what we have seen in these games, like they start to explore very early. So
yep, Cool calls a re. Yep.
Oh, okay, just in time.
Yeah. I don't blame him. That is not a very good map.
Yeah, that was not a very good map, and considering that he has already lost force on the top side without even using it, it's a very good call for him, and he called it just in time.
Terrible maps for both guys so far. One thing we're learning is Island's map generation is pretty fickle. You don't really want to get the berry start. I mean, you get such an advantage if you manage to have shorefish, like 3 shorefish in a wood pit right next to each other. You have such an advantage starting off.
It's
like, it's not even fun. Yeah.
Like from what we have seen, we saw how Morek started off with very strong maps, and now we're starting with very crappy maps. Kind of interesting.
I think berry start is something you kind of want to avoid.
Yeah.
So did you by chance watch any of the CN Invitational games? There was one yesterday at 9 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock for you. And there was a couple today, but I think May forgot to tell people about them. There's going to be one. Yeah, it's Southeast Asia for the room. There shouldn't be any lag. So, Albert, do you see the room?
It's loading. It's loading. We are. There are many lobbies right now. Far of the city, yes. We are a spectator.
No. Yes.
mean, do you think these guys have the right idea? Should you restart if you don't have like a short fish would put start? I mean, I guess why not?
It's very early in the game, so it's not a bad idea to try to get one But in the case of Cool, I think it was a good idea. Yeah. All right. Starting off for the third time now, we can see Quang starting off on the top with some close forest, some berries. Very poor shortfish, so not gonna be a wood start for him. A pit start. On the other hand, we see Cool starting off with some decent shortfish, but it's blocked off by a cold and wood. Some berry start as well. He's starting to hunt the crocodile, probably to get some time, but it seems he's gonna start off with some granary start for. It's gonna be a granary start for both players. Very standard.
Well, here's what I think. So I think that the first impulse tells me that I think Cool has the better map. Reason why is just because if he pits here, if Cool pits just north of his base, he could get, I want to say, he would only be able to get 2 shortfish, so I guess it's not that great. He would be able to survive off that wood pit further. I think he has better options here. I mean, if he pits down here to the east of his base, he has gazelles, a wood pit, and 2 shortfish, 3 shortfish. So I think Cool has the better map here. What do you think?
So by the looks of it, I would say I would agree. Actually, it seems his forest seems pretty strong and seems to be like protectable. Like in case of further raids or anything, he's gonna be able to protect himself very nicely. He's already luring the gazelles pretty easily. Quang's already luring them, but it's taking him some more time because of the distance. Yeah, overall I'd say, also because of the position, because it's more rounded, the map of Cool, I would say Cool has got a better map, because the forests on the bottom for Quang are gonna take a while for him to access them.
Yeah, I mean, that being said, Quang right now is ahead by a little bit, just a little bit. It's about 1 villager ahead in the queue, like 75% of a villager ahead. And yeah, we'll see where this goes. I mean, what we're gonna see with the way this map is set up is if both players, if Quang docks on his south side and Cool docks on his north side, we're going to see very early action. So this is actually going to be a situation where the 20 pop sea rush will be advantageous, because what we've been seeing is 20 pop sea rush isn't always the way to go, because by the time that you get your scout ships over and across the map into your opponent's base, even if they go up a little bit later, their scout ships should be just about ready to pop out when your ships are there, and then you lose your advantage completely, basically, because you know he gets the defender's advantage. He can repair his ships, and he's going to have a better economy. So yeah, we'll see where this goes.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Both players here are very strong, so like they might switch the strategies that we've seen lately. Would be interesting to see, of course. So
both these guys, very, very strong players, both from Vietnam. Cool right now is a dominant player. I've been saying that I think Quang can take this match. I've been watching him practice. He's been playing flawlessly in his practice matches. I was watching him play Bubs in a 1v1 islands. He was just cleaning house. I haven't seen Cool doing much islands. So we'll see where it goes. We'll see what happens.
Well, both players are pretty experienced, so let's see. We can see Quang is not gonna underestimate Cool, and I don't think Cool is gonna underestimate Quang. So gonna be pretty interesting to see how they start off.
So Cool is gonna first click there. Quang should be able to click if he just X's off his villagers. Looks like he wants to get a couple more.
22 to 20. It seems Quang's going for the villager advantage in here. However, he's getting behind on the tool. He just now clicked.
All right, we're gonna see dogs coming up.
First,
Cool
they're
is
coming up for
talking.
Cool. And I
Talking
think
the north side, and Quang is talking the south side. So this is exactly what we were just talking about. You're going to be seeing very, very early water aggression here.
I still do not see a dock for Quang.
Do you see his villager? He has a villager walking around to the south side.
Yeah, but he has not started to building anything just yet.
So he just did. He just did. Right in the center of the map.
Mm-hmm. I think that's a good position. He doesn't know where Cool is, and he didn't have time to scout with a fishing boat. So in the middle, it's like a in-between position. He put a second villager working and the third one coming up to help him. Cool with just 2 dogs making a... starting off. We're gonna have the early numbers, unfortunately. Let's see how Quang's gonna defend from that first ship coming up for Cool. Second dock coming up. House coming up. Third
One thing you
dock
can say
coming up.
about this C position is that not much fish to fight over here. Unless you count over to the west. There's some pretty good fish, but we'll see. It seems like the way to go is if you can get 3 docks up by the time you hit tool age, and if you keep them running consistently,
Mm-hmm.
that seems like the way to go. I'm surprised that Cool didn't go with another dock. With Minoan, he should be able to keep that going.
Oh, and the good thing is the school just missed the docks over Quang, so he's not gonna be able to camp any of the ships.
If I see that, he's just kind of roaming around.
He's looking around to where. Considering how his island is placed, I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't be surprised that he thinks he's on the top side, on the north.
Oh, so
But
he just found the docks.
He just found the
all
docks.
3 of the docks. So we'll see this. Is he going to get the early advantage?
Well, he's already getting the upgrade of wood upgrade, so it's gonna help him out for sure. You can see some nice micro from Quang moving around that ship so that he can avoid getting damaged. Oh, who's gonna lose the first ship? More reinforcements coming up. 2 ships on fire for Cool against 1 for Quang. 3 ships.
Very
on fire.
cautious. Very cautious from both
very
players.
nice player. The high tide range is proving to be stronger a bit for now. Let's see if it continues to be the case.
Yeah, Quang needs to get a villager over here to repair these guys.
And Koyangi's house. Oh, the villagers are just coming, but they're coming all the way from the island, from the center. So it's gonna take them a while. Cool getting full repairs on the ships.
Both of these guys, they have 18 villagers, both on wood.
0 on food for Cool though. Oh, 4 now.
I have trouble keeping those villager
Population numbers in favor of Quang, though. Even though he clicked later, he still has an advantage, and where they are right now pretty equivalent. Right now they're messing up.
So this is interesting, Alberto. So,
Ships coming up, fight coming up.
oh, here we go.
Oh boy. First ship
Quang
goes for Quang. First blood.
He's just at the stage.
Mm-hmm.
Quang is just getting to the stage where that Hittite bonus can really make a difference. This is what I wonder. I wonder in a Minoan versus Hittite, who has the advantage by the time you get to late tool or early bronze? For me, it's tough to say. I mean, would you rather have 30% more ships or, you know, like a death ball of Hittite ships that can one-shot a ship before it even gets in range?
From what
It's
we've
tough to
seen,
say.
it seems that the high tide power is going to be overwhelming. The problem is that the high tide range allows the player to more shoots, so more ships shooting at the same ship's gonna prove to be stronger than just numbering them, because the problem is that the range limits them and they just have to like move around to just have range, and Quang doesn't have that problem because of the high tide range. See, you can see for example some range is that's like something the computer does, that they just move to the back and they get more advantage because of the range, so it's hard for you to shoot them back.
Quang still without his range upgrade. So even with that, he still has an advantage in range with his scout ships.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see where this goes.
Yeah, that's probably the difference of the wood economy, because he doesn't have a chance to get a wood market. He's focusing full in the water. And we can see that Cool already has the wood upgrade, so he doesn't have. He's gonna get more wood eventually, and he might be able to outnumber him thanks to this. But for now, Quang's getting the upper hand. The range is proved to be very strong. A very strong
He's
start.
getting better trades on his ships, that's for sure.
For sure.
Keep in mind, if you're the Hittite player, you need to get more kills in this situation if you want good trades. Each Minoan boat is only worth about 0.7 of a kill, if you think about it, or 70% of a kill, because those boats are about 30% cheaper.
We can see
So there we go.
just now he's getting the wood upgrade for Quang to something that 4 ducks coming up for Cool. So this is now this might be the time that the Minoans start to shine with the power of the numbers. However, he needs some more open space. Fighting in this little gap, it's not proving not to be a good option for him. So maybe going more for the south. After all, he doesn't have any fishing boats, so there's nothing for him to worry about.
Yeah, this is the thing too. This is an area of the map where the Hittites can shine. As I was saying, I think before, Hittites can be very dominant on maps like rivers, because those narrow gaps mean that only so many of your ships can engage at one time. The range bonus is just like exponentially powerful there.
Yeah,
So yeah, maybe talking on the north side, very north side of his base would have been a better idea for Cool, but
Engagement going
See what
on.
happens.
It is gonna come the next fight. 5 dogs against 3 dogs. Eventually, Quang's gonna be outnumbered if he stays like this. He's gonna put up more dogs on his fights. But yeah, like we say, the range is proving to be a better upgrade still. However, Cool is keeping up. He's getting very close, so he's nullifying that range little by little. There we go, second ship, 34
this
ships.
is very
Yeah.
intense.
Quang backing up, regrouping his ships, getting some more walls, getting on the top side. 4 duck coming up, finally come for Quang. Wonder if he's gonna make a 5th one. He requires a lot more ships. 61 to 59, pretty balanced population for both players. Quang getting
Yes,
in.
the Minoan bonus, yep. Is he gonna get a pick?
He's not, it seems. See, this is the difference. Now Cool has 2 volleys of ships. That's pretty dangerous.
He has a huge. VnsCool is amassing a huge navy. It looks like he's trying to play the late game here, and if you look at his food, looks like he's thinking about bronzing. Looks like it's on his mind. He's got a stable up and a market. Quang is nowhere near. So I think this is what you want to do. If you're playing against a Hittite player, see if you can bronze first. Scout ships, Hittite scout ships are no match for fully upgraded war galleys of any civilization.
Quang trying to camp the dogs to avoid more ships coming up. We can see the click for Cool. Quang not even close to that. It's gonna be hard for him.
He's gonna have to go aggressive. He's gonna have to really push. But I just don't think he quite has the numbers.
If he micros them, I do believe he has the numbers. However, it's a hard fight.
He's gonna lose. You got 2 ships on fire.
Yeah, but a lot of the range is helping a lot here. We have like 5 ships on fire. 6 more reinforcement coming up, but Cool halfway on the bronze. 4 ships being produced. 3 ships being produced. 4 ships being produced for Quang. Still on the behind on the foot counts. Not gonna be able to bronze on time probably. Getting those dogs is also a good option.
Cool is being very conservative here.
Yeah, he's gonna wait for the upgrade so that he can just melt his ships and balance the game. He knows he has the upper hand because of the wood economy. So we can see he's playing it very wisely.
I think even if he micros down all the docks, it's just not going to be enough. There's 1 war galley upgrade, and he's pretty much. His ships are bye-bye. They're gone.
Yeah, and we can see he already has like 7 dogs on it, so he's gonna be able to outmatch him. 7 dogs against 4 is very strong. Quang about to get the number for food for bronze, but Cool is almost there. In like 5 seconds, he's gonna get there, and Quang just clicks. It's gonna take him a lot of time. It's gonna take him to come back. And
Kill favor is in favor of Quang, but it's just with the Minoan bonus, you need a very strong kill loss ratio to get a good trade.
More
Even with all the
ducks
kills
coming
that
up.
Quang has, yeah, it's just not going to be enough.
Yeah, we can see Cool just playing it passive. He's just hiding, waiting for the War Galley upgrade and the Woodcutting upgrade. So once he gets both of those, he's gonna be able to match the range of these ships, and they're not gonna be the heightened bonus is not gonna be a problem anymore.
He's denying that dock, but it's just not going to be enough. So he is bronzing. So I think what he needs to do now, Quang needs to run. He needs to get out of there. He needs to play the same game that Cool is doing. Take his ships, retreat, hide.
Galley's
wherever he
here?
can.
Oh boy.
The war. We'll take out a couple of these war galleys here, but he needs to get out. He needs to save his ships.
Yeah, this is getting troublesome. Quang's getting a lot of surround. Yeah, we can see he's got 7 against 8 range, so he's pretty much on par for the production. The Woodcutting upgrade coming again for Cool, so he's gonna be able to match the range of the ships. Very troubling situation for Quang. He's building his 5th dock just now, so it's still.
Yeah, I think he should dock on the north side of his base. Quang should dock on the north side of his base. Just get out of there. So he's got the right idea. Disengage.
Okay. Upgrade, okay, upgrade and Woodcutting upgrade coming for Quang as well right now. 6 on the queue for Cool. It's gonna be. It's gonna take some time. Those 2 minutes are gonna feel eternal for him.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Gonna be
That is a lot
around.
of ships out for Cool. Look at that.
A lot of ships and more coming up. It's gonna be camping these docks for now, unfortunately. More docks coming up on the top, like you say. North side, a good position for him to do, but gee, this is good. He's gonna get surrounded, unfortunately. I don't think he has enough time.
He's gonna lose a ship. Oh.
He's like 60% on the upgrade. It's gonna be hard for him to. He needs
Getting
to
close.
get it right now. Oh, this is a very dangerous situation. Once he gets it, he might be able to counter, but there we go. He has it. Now he fights. There we go. He starts responding to the Cool's aggression of the fishing of the war galleys. However, his base is being camped very badly with all the ships in his docks.
He needs to kite, keep retreating, make much use of that bonus as he can.
The problem is that the numbers are proving to be too big for Quang. Like we can see, he's got 8 docks in production and 5 in production for Cool. So he's not that far, but Cool still can get a lot more going on.
Cool now has the advantage, the kill ratio.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think this is looking.
He needs to micro. There are so many ships on fire that he could take out.
So many ships on fire, and Cool's also harassing his villagers. He's getting villagers killed on the woodcutters. Guy, Quang not paying attention. Unfortunately, he just now paid attention and running away.
I think this is GG.
Yes.
Very hard situation.
Yes.
Very hard situation for Quang.
Great fight though. That was very, very entertaining. It's one of the best games I've seen so far in this series. Alright, so that's 1-0 for VnsCool. Power of the Minoans.
So we can see the population was 58 to... Oh, I cannot click now anymore. Oh no, I can. To 84. We look like Minoan is better after all. The numbers proved to be very strong. 64 kills against 43. And some kills of those were villagers, so... Which is something that is not hard to consider. The spike was looking in Cool's favor, but most of the time it looked balanced all the game. 55 villagers to 46 villagers against Cool. In the end, it looks at I think that those 2 extra villagers were proved to be like too much of a delay. Don't you think?
I was just telling them that to send me their picks. So what did you just say? Sorry about that.
So from what we saw, it seems that the 2 extra villagers that we saw that we commented on Cool's side, I mean on Quang's side, proved to be too much of a delay for him. He was.
You think so? Yeah, he should only move 1. If he just kept 1 villager there. I mean, do you think it was that close of a game to where just a very, very simple, minute mistake like that cost him the game?
I think he might have been because he started to get behind because of all not getting to tool in time, not getting to bronze in times. Those little things started to accumulate.
I guess when you're playing against someone like VnsCool, you can't really make any little mistakes like that. I mean, I guess you might have a point. I mean, if you have 20 villagers and 2 of them are, idle, that's like 10% of your economy that's idle. So I can see what you mean. Okay, so we have Karth versus Yamato.
All right. So let me just show the screen real quick. So it seems first game takes it by the Minoans with Cool against the High Tides. Next is Yamato against Card. So it's gonna be an interesting one too. You've seen this is also one of the first picks. Well, Yamato has not been the first pick for a while. It's interesting that we now see it as the second option, and it's for Cool. So
make sure to pick Spectator. Yep, and
yeah,
we can go ahead and get started here.
We are all ready for the second game. This is game 2 of Pharaoh of the Seas. Ali is just joining up. Who is Alice?
Who is this person? Okay, Carthaginian versus Yamato.
Cool beans, cool beans. I think the game is no loading. I'm still in the loading screen.
Yep, okay, so let's go ahead and try that again. Southeast Asia.
Wait. They joined. They just started.
Just started?
Yes.
Yes, the game just started right now. Both players are here.
I'm in danger.
So it didn't work for me.
Oh, maybe did you quit too early?
It said cancel for me, so I was screwed. So
Oh,
yeah, I mean,
shit.
I'm not. I guess you're going to have to cast this one by yourself. Oh my
Okay.
god, that is so
Yeah.
awkward.
I'm gonna show you my screen in a minute, so you can see as well. So let's just start it with the opening. The VnsCool, we got a Cool on top, starting off with a pit start. Finally, getting 3 shortfish on the top and some good forest. A bit too small of a forest, if you ask me, but it's still a good forest. On the bottom, we got Quang starting off with a granary. So we've seen the difference between going into granaries and going into pit, and we've seen that pits are just the option for this game. So what do you think, Shrub? Right, I know you cannot see right now, but let me see if I can fix that for you.
You're just going to have to share me your screen on Discord.
Yeah, I will share it in a second.
I think with Carthaginian versus Yamato, see, one thing is in islands you have to make a decision at the beginning of the game.
Okay, I'm sharing now.
Okay, I can see everything fine here. I just need to make it as big as possible.
So we can see Quang is already luring some gazelles. It's a nice work for him. He needs every advantage he can get. On the other hand, Cool also getting some gazelles lured from the south of his island. Both players pretty balanced right now. However, I do feel the advantage of the pit is going to prove to be very strong.
So here's the thing: when at the beginning of the game, at islands, you have to make a decision where are you going to go for the berry start, or are you going to look around a little bit more, see if you can find a good spot to get a pit start. And the thing is, the longer that you take, it's the more chance you have of losing a villager and getting behind. But with Carthaginian, you have that little bit of extra time with that 50 extra food and 50 extra wood to get a little bit more of early exploration in and see if you can get a good start.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why I think Carthaginian is such a good civilization on islands. We'll see here. It looks like. So what did Blue decide to go for? Is Blue starting with a berry start, or does he have fish? Or
No, he's going for the berry start. He's getting a standard pit. He's getting everything normal. However, and that's proved to be a delay because Cool's already got a dock out, and he doesn't have a ship just yet. But I'm sure it's gonna be a matter of time.
4-minute dock. Oh man.
A 4-minute dock, yes. First fishing boat coming up. We can see Cool already getting the upper hand on this game. That just such a minor detail. Quang starting off with his ship as well. He's getting it before the 5 minutes, though. I think he's
Pretty good start.
pretty good start, proving that the Carthaginian, the 50 plus resources, it's also a good head start for him. So 19 to 18 population. How far will Cool go in the population count? It's up. We'll have to see.
So is Cool ahead right now in population? Or is
Yes,
he about
Cool
the same?
is 20 population against 19 population of Quang, and he's getting his fishing boats out. Third fishing boat coming out for Cool, so he's getting the advantage in numbers. Against
I think
one
with
fishing
Carthaginian-
boat.
You kind of really need to play off that starting bonus to get an advantage. I think Yamato ships are very difficult to deal with. You're not getting any bonuses on your navy until the Iron Age, and we've only seen one game in this entire series of this entire tournament. It's gone to Iron Age, so I don't really think. And even then, I mean, Yamato triremes versus Carthaginian fire ships. I mean, it's a tough match. Say it lightly.
Yeah, we can see
Carthage.
Quang's already getting some exploration down with his fishing boat. 27 to 24 on favor of Quang. Quang went for the greedy route again. Cool already clicked. Quang 50 foot away of the click.
He'll
Hope he
get there
doesn't
very
get-
quickly. Yeah.
Yeah, this time he's not that behind. He's gonna be able to get it. What is it, like 40% behind? It's just 40% behind. Hope that's not too big of a delay. You can
So
see-
it looks like the docks are pretty close, though. Depends on what Cool's scouting information looks like. If he knows where, Quang's docks are, Quang might be in some trouble. Looks like he doesn't know though. Looks like he's going the wrong way.
This is best of 7,
Yeah.
right?
That's right. Best of 7.
All right. Yeah, but if you notice, Quang is also getting a second fishing boat, so that's a bit of a new one. We've seen he's pretty interested in getting information from Cool. We can see he has already found his dock. He's probably gonna find that the third dock coming out. So he has to be ready for this action because every action is proved to be important. We can see his already third dock for Quang. All of them pretty ready to get these ships up. 2 ships coming up for Cool already, half the way there. Quang still not in the way of 2. He's just about to get it, but like, I mean, being behind and then getting and the hit point bonus might be a bit too hard.
3 ships coming up right away.
3 ships coming up right away.
VnsCool.
4 ships coming up right away. He has a 4th dock somewhere I didn't see. Quang. Oh, he has 4 docks, so he wants to win by
Okay.
numbers. It's a good decision for him. 3rd dock coming up. 3rd dock, 3 ships coming up for Cool, and he already has 1 out. Walls coming as well for Quang. First engagement with the fishing boats.
Is he gonna pick one off? Doesn't quite. Oh, he might.
Looks like he won't.
Quite. He's gonna have to go back.
Oh, he better be paying attention because this is a hard engagement for Quang. These ships are too strong and he doesn't have the number right now.
Yeah, you know, I feel bad. I think Cool has the better civs in this situation. I just think that Minoan and Yamato arguably hit tight. Top 3 civs. I think Minoan is best. And
Well,
it's difficult to say, but
I think
Yamato and Hittite are very strong. Yeah.
I think it's a mix because we've seen that there are many. It's a mix of the good map and the good sip, so it might be a situation of for both favor Cool. And considering Cool is also a good player, like that he just carried out the whole game. We can see 2 ships went back for repairs and now they're coming back. On the other hand, we see Quang
Good
losing
micro
his
for
ships.
Cool.
The military looking 4-on-2 on favor on Cool.
This is looking rough. Either player seems to be thinking about making a landing. This is one thing I've noticed so far. They're very focused on sea control for these games.
Maybe that changed right now because they're focused on the water because they have water. Like they have civilization with power in the water. So maybe later game we'll start to see more of a variety of strats due to the lack of powers. So we can see they are just now standing still. We're getting some repairs, getting some messing up. Quang going again for the number 48 to 45 against Cool. No market, just jet for any of them, I believe. So they're both pretty focused on the water.
Neither player has gotten that range upgrade yet, which is crucial. It looks like Cool has a market up.
Cool has a market up. Where is his? He's making up one up, and he's also getting his stable up. So it seems like he's already made up his mind on what plan he's going to follow. He's gonna go bronze again and get the upper hand. Just like finish the game quickly. Quang getting some fishing boats. However, this time, I think Quang is not behind on the foot count, so he's got plenty, and he got plenty of ships. It's up to it. We'll have to see if that's enough for him to get into bronze real soon. Problem is that Quang's is still just he has 400 food and he's still producing villagers. Cool, going for the landing and the click, so we know what he's gonna do next. Surprising he didn't want to fight in the water. Maybe he thought it was like a bit of a waste of time. And playing this game it was gonna prove to be too long like in the other game. So
yeah, I mean, I think he knew that once Cool had that massive ships, I mean, he's going to be able to surround his island, get villager picks. Just it would have been easy win for Cool from there.
We can see Cool even canceled the transport ship, so he doesn't want to give away his position, his plan. However, Quang just found the stable, so I think he knows what he's up to. That's why he's not queuing any more villagers. He's just queuing ships. Woodcutting upgrade coming for Cool.
Looks like Quang is sort of scouting out around the west of Cool's island. He just wants to see if anything sneaky is going on.
Yeah, he doesn't want any surprise transport, transport his ships.
He's very suspicious right now.
Very
Cool
good
is up to
defense.
something.
Very good defense. I think he has figured out Cool's plan right now. He's finding the dog that's been constructed on the top. He's
gonna deny it.
Cancel it. Very nice scouting going on from this scout sheet by Quang. He's just now gonna click. Now he's just gonna click. He's behind, but he's got the upper hand in the water. So no transfers coming up.
Really well.
Another duck coming up on the west.
Find it? Oh, he's so close.
He found it, and the crocodile even helped. And this is amazing. This is denied twice the duck, so no transfer going on. Only upgrade. And a wood upgrade coming up on for Cool.
He's taking out one dock, taking out another dock. So is Cool only going to have one dock in Bronze Age?
And a third dock has been denied. Cool losing wood with all these freaking 4th dock. Holy shit! This is gonna be how much wood is he gonna lose, man?
Cool has had enough. He's coming back to say.
Yeah, but even though 4 dogs been denied. 5 villagers going down for Cool. I mean, Quang not
really well this game.
Playing it very well, not taking any shit from Cool anymore. Getting defensive all around, stopping all the dogs. 5th dog attempt coming up on his base. I think this one's gonna come up because he has 3 villagers on it. And Fire Galley is here as well. But with the numbers that we currently have, I say Quang can defend this. However,
you think he'd be able to take it?
He could,
Yamato or galleys?
He could have, but it's a hard call.
192 HP on those guys.
Yeah, right now, Quang getting his upgrade, getting on wood and on the ships. Getting wheel for Cool. So now Quang is being on the passive side, playing it. Going back to his base, getting some time while the upgrade comes up.
2 ships going down for Quang. I mean, that's 120 HP versus 192 HP. Plus 3 attack on those guys. It's a very difficult fight for him to take. Quang's side.
And we can see Cool is getting back his ducks back. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ducks now. So he probably switched his plan. He's not gonna go water transport anymore. He's just gonna go full force water now that he's got the numbers coming back for him.
War Galley comes in for Quang. Is he gonna be able to take this fight? It all comes down to Micro.
Yeah, we can see that little ship moving around, getting some dance going on. And some more like some more ships camping their docks. However, I don't think Quang's paying attention to his base, that he's being surrounded, his ship's being surrounded. However, Quang still has the number count. I think he has more villagers. Yeah, he has in favor of 6 villagers. So the timeline still pretty balanced. Full players, military 22 to 14 in favor of Cool. So Cool still got 8 kills. Even with all the defense, Cool still has 8 kills of advantage. And this is, unfortunately, these numbers look equivalent, but the problem is that the high-tech ships, I mean Yamato ships, are just stronger, so they're gonna be able to
just too tanky. Yeah. 32 extra HP on those guys. 6
ships being queued up for Cool, and they're all coming this way against the 4 of Quang's, proving to be gonna be proved too much. See, I see. The problem is that Quang is ship queuing, like he has 2 ships queued up, so I think he should have invested that to just more docks and ship production, because you cannot waste that time just to having all that wood piled up in there. Population still in favor of Quang.
Both these guys very focused on the seed. Neither of them Cool abandoning his early
transport plan. So he was after the plays that Quang did on him. It was a pretty good defense. No surprise in canceling his plan out. And we can see numbers are looking balanced now. 5 in production against 5 in production against 4 in production. Both players queuing villagers 1 by 1. 3 on food for Quang against 8 on food of Cool. So Cool going for some small berries. Is like you have both pretty focused right now. Quang pushing in. 5 ships on the repair queue. It's gonna be hard.
He's doing very well to make sure to get those repairs in. It's hard for me to tell. It looks like Cool has the advantage.
He only has the advantage of the hit point, but there are a lot of ships on fire in there. I'm sure if he gets in and micros it well, he would be able to get those ships on fire. At least the big ones, like 1, 2, 3, 4 ships that could have been killed easily.
This is a situation where the Yamato bonus just pays off. I think if this were any other Civ, except for something like Hittite, if it were any other Civ, I think those ships would be gone down. And Quang will be able to take this game.
And I think the economy bonus is having Carthaginian are having a lot of advantage here right now, because he's got 4 dogs in production against 3. Like Cool is not being able to catch on. He had 6 dogs, but right now he's not being able to produce from all of them. Yeah, it's probably not in use. It is actually not in use. It's gonna be hard for him. He's making a pet. He's getting out of wood. Like we can see, he's already out of forest on his top side almost. Okay, Cool ships getting in. Quang paying attention. He's microing his ships. Nice engagement. First ship going down for Cool. A lot of ships on fire still. I'd say this is he should focus those ships first. Would be a good engagement. Cool backing up again.
Very, very close game.
Very close game.
What is the population count for both these guys?
So we can see we have Quang 78, 68 to Cool. So they have kept up this difference of 10 players all the time. It's pretty balanced. And we can see, I don't know at what moment he got 10 villagers, 10 population extra, but it's proving that it's helping Quang one way or the other. 4 ships against 3 ships. We can see Cool's not been able to catch on right now, unfortunately. Paying attention, getting 1 ship on fire. Very nice pick for Cool. I mean Quang. Quang Cool losing a dog again, and now Quang is gonna engage probably. Is he going to? Yeah, he is going to engage. He's fighting.
He has the numbers, it looks like. Will it be enough to overtake that Yamato bonus?
It seems it will. He needs to focus harder though. He needs to focus the damage. Get some ships, getting the first ships. He's getting a lot of ships on fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ships on fire. This is... Yeah, the hit points are not helping anymore. He has a lot of numbers. Cool, just now getting the wood upgrade. So I didn't realize he didn't have the... And Quang had it from the very beginning. That's a very good advantage. I think that's the thing that's been helping Quang to keep the numbers up against Cool. Some more ships on his base defending from everything. Oh, we can see a sneaky transport going in. Probably from Cool. On the left side, we see another duck going for the surprise factor. Transport going up. Oh my god, there are 5 war galleys coming this way. So
Quang is always paying attention.
Quang is always paying attention. It's amazing. However, this time might prove to be a bit late.
Does he see the
up.
duck?
I think he just saw it, but like the duck is up and the transport's coming up. He just needs to pay attention defending. However, Cool doesn't have any gold, so he cannot make any units. Funnily enough, Quang has had one gold miner all this time that's been piling up gold, so he has 380 gold piled up for him. So he has gold for defense.
He'll be able to get out a priest.
Yeah, a priest or
Absolutely,
even a hoplite or something that can defend him.
It looks like that transport ship is going to be safe. Is it loaded up though?
There are villagers in there, so it's gonna be loaded up
Yes.
soon. Oh, is he gonna call it? Yeah.
Yes.
Incredible for game night.
So
I
Cool
was
called
hoping
GG.
the transport, but looked like he saw it as a hopeless move. He didn't have any gold for him, and actually all his gold are like on the shore, so it would have been pretty hard for him to get gold. Oh, he has on the center. Oh, never mind. Incredible.
It's a 1-1.
You know, I didn't think it was over for Cool just yet, but this seems like he thought he was.
Numbers were so much the advantage.
Numbers were a bit too much. Going for the second one. This time, Yamato taking the loose and against Cartagena. Very unusual matchup. One would think Yamato would have gone without a problem. So it's gonna be pretty interesting to see what they're gonna pick next. Good, it is exciting stuff.
So Quang has Phoenicians, Greeks, Persians, Egyptians, and Sumerians left. Cool has Shang, Romans, Assyrians, Macedonians, and Babylonians. Yeah, these are not the best civilizations. I would actually say Phoenicians and Greeks very good, and Shang and Romans are both pretty good. Assyrians are okay.
What are your predictions? Like, what's gonna be the next match against?
So what are my predictions? What
Yeah,
is he
like-
gonna pick?
Like, what would you say they would pick next? I would say they pick probably Phoenician against Shang.
So Cool has just picked Roman,
Oh, okay.
which is a very good pick. Roman is very strong. Definitely. Absolutely.
Okay, so we got Roman for Cool. Interesting. And I would say Quang's gonna pick Phoenicians. He still has, that's a pretty good water set.
It's interesting. I really do wonder who is stronger in this circumstance, Phoenician or Roman. Do you think Roman might have the edge in the beginning of the game because you can get an earlier dock, an earlier pit?
But it's gonna depend on the map, honestly. Like with the Roman advantage and also a pit start, I think it's gonna prove to be like a very big upper hand. However, it's up to the map and the player exploration. But since these are two pretty experienced players, I doubt exploration is an issue for them. Oh, Phoenician. Quang picked Phoenician.
Very, very strong civ. I do wonder. We'll see how this plays out. Phoenician versus Roman. This is a pretty balanced civ pick. I think Greek is also a really, really potentially with somebody who has Quang's level of expertise, being able to micro. You have to be able to micro to make use of the Greek bonus. I think a player like Quang or Cool will be able to make really good use of that bonus.
Yeah, but from what we have seen, I think it's more important to just have more ships. Like the power of the power of the power of the Greeks comes from the speed. But if you're behind, like we've seen happens to, it has happened to Quang 2 times now that he's being behind to Cool's click. Like you're behind and your ships are just faster. Yeah, you can kite them more easily, but if your dogs are being camped, you're not gonna be able to do anything about it. So starting off with 2 weird islands for Cool on the left side. We got him with some berries and some shorefish. I don't like his map, honestly. He doesn't have a lot of shorefish. He has bad gazelles that he just messed up. He has more on the top, but it's not that good. It's gonna be hard for him to lure as well. He could lure him to the forest, but he's gonna have to wait for a pit for that. And he's starting off with a granary. On the top side, we see Quang starting without a problem on the granary. Some nice gazelles on the top side. Decent forest. No one with a special water start, so very good stuff. I think this is going to be a more balanced game without a pit start. So, what do you think, Shrub?
I think neither of these guys, neither of them really have a good map. I've got to say.
Yeah,
I mean,
compared to what we have seen.
Yeah.
Restart.
VnsCool gets the read. I don't blame him. He didn't definitely. His map was
this
nothing
was
to be envious of. Definitely not.
Definitely a map worth of restart for him.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Barry start just doesn't cut it. I mean, unless you both have Barry start, but it's just not what you want. Yeah, I don't think we have any other casters. Just to prevent people from sneaking in, I'm gonna put a couple more closed slots.
Yeah, and if someone wants to cast, let them tell you and do it with the freaking
Delay.
Yeah, because Baltoon made a comment at that time that I think someone was not commenting. So
I think if we have future events, if we could get a official VN caster, Vietnamese caster, that would be optimal. I think. Like if someone that we can keep in communication with, that would be the best bet. Okay, so Cool has 1 restart left.
Let me close the
Quang has
window.
2.
Yes, start the game already.
All right. This is an interesting islands. Pretty close for them. We're having a small river. We can see Quang is now on the left side, having no shorefish at all. Not close by, at least. Getting some granary start going up, and some nice forest, but also not a no near forest. They're not that near, if you ask me. Only 1 straggler T to make use of it. On the other hand, we see Cool getting a pit start. That's what he wanted, probably. Getting some gazelles and 1 shorefish. 1 shorefish might be enough, but he's gonna have to start using those gazelles as well. And yeah, we can see Weird Islands, pretty close by. We're gonna have a nice river for them to share. And we have that situation where we can see like they both got like a private river, but it's not that private. But I would say because Quang's is smaller, he has more fish in it that he can access quickly. On the other hand, Cool's little private river is gonna be able to. He's only surrounded by shorefish, no deep fish, and it's gonna be annoying to deal with. What do you think of this, Shrub?
So there is 1 spot where Quang could have had a pit start. I'm not really sure if it would have worked. But if you see just to southeast of his base, you can see he's got 3 shorefish and gazelles. Could have pit there, but the thing is, he has to. Villagers would all have to hike around. I'm not totally sure if it would be worth it, just because of all the idle time for the villagers. The way AOE 1 pathing works, these villagers might get stuck up on, you know, trying to move on and move around each other.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I would say, see, the thing is, Cool was able to lure his gazelles in pretty easily. This guy's a super high level player, even with his gazelles and the berries.
Cool, the third
wants to
restart.
The third restart.
Surprising to see that from Cool, considering he's got the gazelles in here and the shorefish. He probably thought it was not enough, and he was already one villager behind. Maybe he was getting too paranoid.
He should have. You know something. He should have just gone with it. He would have been fine. He would have been perfectly fine.
Yeah, but probably.
I think he's nervous. See, I'm telling you, man. He's nervous. I think Quang has been practicing. He loves islands. He loves playing islands.
Yeah.
I just think.
Yeah, I think Quang winning against Yamato, like, it boosts his morale real good, because that's not something you just do.
I mean, Quang played so well that game. He was taking out all the docks. That was a huge play. I think once he got the advantage of the water, Cool kept trying to dock on the south side. Quang would just take out every villager and every dock that would try to push up over and over again. We'll see where this goes. I mean, Cool's a really strong player. Let me pick spectator. Alright, so we have 0 restarts remaining for Cool, 2 restarts remaining for Quang. We're all set. Let's do it. Phoenician, Roman, spectator, let's go.
Phoenician, Roman, spectator, we're all set. Let's go. Okay. Starting off for the third time now with no more restarts for Cool. We got him with some on the top side, with some nice small forest. A bit of cranberries. He's gonna have a long way to get them because he cannot access because of these forests getting in the way. Some shorefish and some gazelles getting in the way on the south side of his island too. Pretty standard, not that good of an island in my opinion, at least not at his start. On the other hand, we have Quang with a more cleaner start, with some berries already, with a granary already up and some gazelles being lured up. Nice forest in between, two small forests. I'm gonna get him some good amount of wood and even a big forest on the top side. So the only problem is that he's got a far reach of Cool's island. He's gonna have a hard time finding it if he docks too late.
It's going to be a later game, that's for sure. So I think the Quang could have had. I think the Cool could have had a pit start here. You see this? He's got shorefish and 4 gazelles, with 6 gazelles, right next to a wood line here. So he could have close enough to his TC. I think he could have had that.
No, I actually think this was not a good start for him, because these shorefish are a bit too far, and these gazelles are easily lurable. So it's like a bit of a waste to just use the pit here, and he would not have a lot of access to the wood. So he would have might have been able to keep up, but he's then gonna have a wood problem. Who knows? It's hard to tell, but I would say I would not have pitted like that. I would have preferred to start just with the granary.
Quang is going for 9 villagers on food and 1 villager on wood. Bit of an unusual start from him, definitely. Looks like though that Cool might actually wind up being behind a villager. See here. He's got 7. Will he get it in time? If he forces a drop off, he'll have it.
Yeah, he has it. Yeah, he's already got food on the cells in his base, so I don't say it's a problem for him to keep up his food count.
Very strange build order from Quang. 10 villagers on food, 2 villagers on wood. I mean, so I'm wondering what he's thinking.
Well, it's actually like a standard build up. His orders. He's just taking the bonus of the Phoenician, so it's like he's gonna have 3 people on wood. But he's probably focusing on the food. He maybe wants to get on the early tool click, first. Now this time he wants to have the advantage. It's been something he's been behind these 2 games.
I think early tool click is not going to help him here. I mean, unless he docks all the way up here at the very, very edge of his island, which looks like that's what he's trying to do. If he docks at the very edge of his island and he gets the first tool click, and he gets those scout chips out early, like super, super early, it will help him. And it looks like that's what he's doing. Do you see Quang's villager? Quang's villager is at the very, very edge of his island. He's very close to Cool's island. Let's see if he gets that dock in the optimal position.
Yeah, Quang getting some good exploration actually going on in his place. Crocodile's gonna attack him. He's paying attention though, so he's not gonna be surprised. First are coming up for Cool. So we can see cheaper buildings is paying off. He's got his early dock at 5:30.
It looks like Quang is just sort of circumventing his island, or circumnavigating his island.
That's good. That's just what he needs. He needs to know his layout so that he can kind of figure out how cool Silent might be. You can see 10 on the kill for Quang, and yeah, Cool going for a 20 build count. So we can see he's gonna be able to keep up with the numbers and click early for Quang. Just
Quang
now,
has 10 villagers in queue. If he deletes all of his villager clicks, then he can click.
oh, Cool just click right now. Yeah, he can. I hope he does quick. He doesn't delay that much because that's something that he does that he queues only delay. Okay, now he just clicked. I was getting nervous. So he's getting an advantage. He's already 2 villagers up against Cool.
For 2 storage pits. And he still doesn't have a dock up at 7 minutes.
Yeah, he's just
So
gonna
now-
start doing
Yeah,
it.
he's just got his dock up. Is Cool going to put down his second dock soon? Doesn't
he
quite
is.
have. Oh, he just did. Okay.
Yes, he is. He's got 2 fishing boats on it as well. I wonder if he's gonna start exploring with one of the ships as well. On the fishing boats, we can see he gonna find. Second duck
For those of
coming
you
up.
just tuning in, we've got 1-1. One game for Quang.
Mm-hmm.
One game for VnsCool. We have 2 restarts remaining for Quang. 0 restarts remaining for Cool. So,
And this is best of 7, guys. So we still got some games to play.
Cool kind of in a precarious position here.
Cool, 50
So
people on wood. Third duck coming up. 17 people on Quang, and he's already had some villages coming up. He's gonna be able to get third duck coming up. So 3 on 3 people. They're pretty even right now. Walls coming for Quang as well. It's been something that we've seen all this game, that he's been respecting Cool by placing some walls on all his island. Like he's not waiting for a landing or the possibility of a landing. He just walls in preemptive walling.
You've seen how brutal a landing can be, so I think he's aware of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right, so
Fishing boat from Quang being found out.
Scout is gonna get taken out
Big
here.
bone even.
Yeah.
Everyone hated that ship. Market already
Already
off
made
for Quang.
Well, he's
Would have-
already getting that upgrade.
He's already
That seems
getting
to
an
be-
upgrade.
Yeah, that upgrade just seems to be so crucial.
It is crucial. It is
Increases-
pretty crucial.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We see Quang is already with the definition bonus proving to be very strong. He's already got 1 market ahead and upgrade coming up. Cool, not even near to that. Just making docks and 3 ships, and Quang upgrade and Cool upgrade and ships at the same time. Very good stuff.
Might lose a ship here.
No,
He's
he's
got
not.
a
He's paying
micro.
attention.
He's only 1 more shot and it's gonna go down.
There we go. Nice first pick.
Blood for Cool. But he's gonna get return to favor from Quang.
Quang numbers.
Very, very close.
Very close. Starting to see Quang's numbers are getting higher. 3 on 3.
I don't even think Cool has his market up.
No, I don't
Really
think he has a market
focused.
just yet.
I think it's so worth it to just use the wood income, put down the market, and just get that wood cutting and range upgrade. It's absolutely critical. That being said, we are seeing a transport now from Cool. So we'll see if he has something different in mind.
He probably knows already the situation. He knows he's not gonna be able to catch on. Like the upgrade's already up for a while, so it's just a matter of time that that Quang gets more ships out. 4 Dark coming up against 3, so the Roman ships not gonna be able to hang on. Transport coming up though. I wonder where is he gonna land. We can see Quang already has some walls up. It's not fully wall, of course, but he might be able to get some time out of them. 3 villagers coming up. Ships being in the behind of the defense. One fishing will go
depends on where he wants to go, right? I mean, so with this transport, if he lands right on this peninsula here, it's just not going to do him any good.
No.
So, I mean, what is he gonna get from this?
He's gonna find out the walls though. If he builds here, it's gonna be even worse. It's gonna be just a waste of time.
He should definitely keep this transport close to the shore. If you could get these villagers and just move them around to this other peninsula, he'll be able to get right into Quang's base. That is the key.
I think he just found out that this is walled. Oh no, he made a barracks in there. So I don't know if he knows this is wall. I think he's just gonna find out with the transporter just now. Oh, he just found out and canceled the barracks. He did it very quick reaction. He knew that this was a bad play. He's not gonna be able to pay off anything, especially with the enemy ships coming along. So now he's just gonna move closer.
So has Quang spotted the barracks yet? I wonder. Okay, so here they are. Okay, let's see how this goes.
Oh boy, here they come. So he's gonna go for X-Men. I don't see any units queued for him.
You have the upgrades? I'm not sure if he does.
I don't see any upgrades from him here.
Yeah, I don't think
those villagers in the shore field are gonna get massacred. On the left side, oh, he paid attention. Jesus, that was gonna be horrible.
Just in time. Just in time.
Just in time. That's what's gonna be a very bad play. A very good pick for Quang, but a very bad play for Cool. 3 barracks already here. Jesus. So we can see he's gonna focus. He's going to the slingers. He's not going to X-Men. He's going to slingers. And Quang has no response. He made some more walls, but he's making some more walls in defense.
Quang's response is to take out all the docks and harass Cool's shoreline.
Okay,
I think that this landing is going to be absolutely brutal. He's already got 4 barracks up. That's a Roman bonus in action. Got 4 slingers queued up. I'm not sure if he has he does have the upgrade on the slingers already.
Oh, we can see Quang's making a transport as well, and he's going for X-Men. So this is gonna be like we see with Vertex and Song. It might be like a small base trade. We see a lot of tool units going on. Maybe Cool is gonna be the one with the slingers offensive this time, and Quang with the massive X-Men count. It's gonna be a matter of see. We can see he's making some fishing ships now as well to keep up with the food production.
Quang has his the sea control here, so he'll be able to easily get a good spot to land.
Yeah.
So we'll see here.
One thing to keep in mind is that Cool still has a navy on the bottom, that he's just camping there, and I'm sure that if he micros it well, he might be able to get some picks from ships that are sparse, all over the place. They are all over the place. More fishing boats coming on for Quang. 4-2. And
what is Quang doing with his villagers? It looks like Quang is trying to sneak his villagers out.
I think he's
going to try to delete that wall and sneak his villagers out, but that's precarious play.
Very risky play, yeah. You can see more slingers and
what's going on here? So go ahead and look at the mass. South of Cool's base. He has a transport ship right there. Oh, there we go. There we go. What are these guys gonna do?
Yeah, I might as well go for X-Men. Quang has already all the upgrades for him, so He's already got some upgrades. Some of them being queued up. He's got some on his base. They are still nowhere to be found as a threat, but it's gonna be able to soon. Oh, 74 to 76. So numbers are pretty even. Both players housed. They're both getting destroyed in the house in the population count.
Well, camping the TC, Quang.
Yeah, just like a preventive play, so he doesn't want to, because he wants to go to some bronze.
And Quang is sort of like in a weird position here where he has all these villagers on the east side of his base that are just kind of idle. They're trying to get this one shorefish, but after that they're not going to be able to do much.
Yeah, well, it would be a good idea to move them like he wanted to do, but he has to pay attention. You can see Axeman already here for Cool's Island. He's got a lot less place to wall. Like Quang was able to wall in between the forest, but Cool's not gonna be able to do any of that. And he has also got some barracks already on his base. This would be a good idea to start getting the houses. Oh, we had a water fight and then we didn't see, and Cool now has less ships than Quang. More transport coming on the way for Quang. What's his plan gonna be?
Oh, very dominant on the water. So I think Axemen are going to be able to really harass these farmers. And it's going to be bad for Cool's wood income.
His good income.
His food income, yeah.
He has some food on the shore, on the top side, but he's not still like... He's gonna get behind. Cool is click bronze. I didn't realize that. So he's gonna go...
Yeah, I just saw that, yeah.
This is a dangerous situation. Like, we'd see how Quang's gonna handle this.
Yeah, I think going for Axemen just doesn't quite cut it. Because the Axemen get picked off by the Slingers.
Oh, big fight going in Quang's Island. Between Slingers and Axemen. And I don't think they're paying attention, either player, because I don't see any focus fire. Now they are paying attention. Pretty balanced numbers. A lot of Axemen coming on for Quang in his island.
Those Slingers are going to get cornered. This is where Axemen can really shine against Slingers.
Yes, it will. No picks going off yet. Those Slingers pretty damaged, but no kills on their side, unfortunately. Quang getting the houses and getting... it seems like he's getting some migration going on, because we can see a lot of villagers in his moving up to this place. We can see Quang now also click on this way. Who just got to bronze. It's gonna be a matter of what they do next.
So it seems like what Cool has to do now is get his government center down, and just take over this entire section of the island, get some town centers, get some boom going.
He's also getting the upgrade, the war galley upgrade, and getting some wheel and cavalry going up, so it's a pretty good idea to clean up his base.
Yeah, I think it's a good move. I think with a couple cavalry, he can take out these Axemen, he can regain the control of his town center, this whole area here.
In his base. Quang is just into bronze now, so gonna be able to get the upgrade as well. Getting some gold too, so I think what would he play though? I would say he's gonna play probably Oplights on Cool's base. That would be the best option to get rid of the Slingers and the cavalry. I think he just cleared up his island. We don't see any more.
We're seeing it gone now. So Cool has the war galley upgrade, but he only has 2 docks and they're both on fire. He has 1,000 wood though, so he can put down docks and get those ships pumping pretty quickly.
Oh, he is. If you look at the bottom of Quang's Island, he's starting to queue massive ships.
That's where all his docks are. Okay.
Okay. However, Quang's not any fool, so he's also queuing some ships. If you look at his place as his queue production. So both players getting ready to fight water again. Quang cleaning up cleaning up
easy
his
picks
island.
right there for Quang, definitely.
And unfortunately, he has not found this bottom island.
See, this is the thing. When it comes to land armies, Nation just doesn't hold a candle to Roman. I mean,
Only with
this does
uplights,
go to
but yeah.
I mean, it's just not going to work. I mean, he would have to build hoplites, I guess. Yeah, that's true.
He would have to go uplight, but he would later be outnumbered. Well, outpowered because they just got better uplights in case of the Roman.
I think Roman legions can kill Phoenician Centurion one-on-one. I have no idea. Can't imagine the game would go that late.
92 to 68 population in favor of Quang. So right now, strong situation going on. Getting a lot of fishing ships out. He has
These swordsmen going to get picked off.
Quang has not found out
Nothing
the villagers. I mean the dogs on the bottom. So that's gonna be troublesome.
He has 18 villagers on 21 villagers on wood, so he'll be able to easily that. Yeah, so this is something it looks like Pool has pretty much cleared up most of the forward. There's 2 barracks left, but it doesn't look like either of them are active. On top of that, Quang is housed.
Yeah, and the problem right now is that Quang wanted to make archers.
Did you see what happened to the south side of Quang's base?
No, what's happened? What's happening?
It looks like he found those villagers, and now he's cleaning up.
Oh boy. Oh, the broadswordmen are coming to Quang's base. It's gonna be dangerous. The slingers are not gonna be able to hold them out that much longer. Slingers not a
So
good
this is a
option.
questionable choice. It looks like that Quang is going to go for composite bowman. What do you think of this choice?
I mean, it's gonna take some time. He can defend with them, but it's gonna take a lot of time. I would say probably, or who knows? Maybe he can. He has a lot of space to work around in his island just yet. And right now, yeah, we can see armor attack upgrade coming up for Cool. Second attack upgrade with a lot of ships coming up. Composites coming on the way for Quang. I don't see where are the composites. I see 2 ranges in his base. That's too little. Like, he needs a lot more ships, a lot more composites. He has 4 now. Where are the other 2? What the hell? Where are his ranges? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Because he has 1 paint in the enemy island. I don't know. But yeah,
I do see Quang has, I think, 4 archery ranges total. He's got 2 on his own island and then 2 on Pool's island. He's slowly massing them up. He's building another archery range. He's going to have 3 archery ranges.
He needs to upgrade those walls. They're gonna be. He's gonna get in. He's in now. He's not paying attention. He was walled up. Ooh, Barry. That's those seconds of not paying attention proved to be a game changer. Yeah, Quang massing
Cool is
archers
moving
now.
out with his navy now. Quite a sizable war galley mass sized up here.
Yes.
Quang's navy is sort of just all over the place. He's got a huge fishing boat mass.
Oh, well, Quang is attacking the land as well with his compass. He's moving in with his archers, so they're moving at the same time. It's pretty intense shit going up. They're both moving at the same time, defending and attacking.
Oh, but VnsCool is paying attention.
Yeah, but still, like, he's getting out of resources on the top of his island. He still got wood, but that's not a lot of wood. However, Quang needs to pay attention because the cavalry might be able to pick off these composites. Towers coming on for Cool. So we see a variety of plays. We can see towers, cavalry, archers. This is very good play for both players. Water being surrounded by these players. Oh, Quang open up! There's a wood open up! There's a wood opening! No!
Yeah, I do see it. That is a brutal. He's trying to.
Brutal.
Oh,
He didn't
and
notice.
just
Quang
barely-
Cool did not notice that there was an opening there. He was a free kill. Oh, he's getting in though, little by little. And Cool is also being forced out of his place. He's building towers all around, but he's losing space little by little. We can see a ton of production from Cool. Look at it. Look at his Q production, like 10 or 12 broad swordsmen against ships and compis, but it's a variety of ships. At the same time, we got water fighting all over the place.
Alright, so I'm gonna call it now. I think it's game over for Quang.
Unfortunately, yeah.
The Roman military is just way too strong on land. Look at his face.
Yeah,
his face is just getting absolutely massacred by these broadswords.
And he's not getting the value one would want against the freaking in his land, in VnsCool land. Too many ships, too many swordsmen. Like, he just outnumbering now. We can see population count pretty much in favor of Quang and in Cool now. He's making a lot of fishing boats now, fishing ships. So we can see little by little, Quang is getting behind. Not a good.
Quang losing his town center. Quang is now without a town center. Cool has, I think, 4 town centers up.
Oh no, this is looking bad. Quang making houses on Cool's island, but they're gonna get picked off very soon. Yeah, a lot of numbers. Even in Cool's island, there are a lot of numbers already. And these ships...
So, I mean, if you look at the population now, Alberto, we've got 151 population for Cool, 95 for Quang.
Yeah.
And these Brodies are going to come out, and they're going to find this forward over here, and they're just going to clean house.
Yeah, nowhere, no safe place for Quang, unfortunately, right now. Yeah, these compass are just gonna die, unfortunately. Even with fully upgraded, they're just... swordsmen are just too much. Ship barter engagement going on in the middle, however, Cool numbers are looking too in favor. Too many swordsmen, and look at the queue, yeah, like the insane queue that Cool has with swordsmen and ships going up, and
now this is really interesting.
just
So we're seeing a tower rush over here, where towers being used offensively. Towers are up right on his TC, on Quang's TC, and they're shooting at all the villagers that are trying to gather wood.
No, yeah, the place for the Quang is just too cramped right now. Not looking good at all. He doesn't have any more archery rangers to field archers here, so he's just gonna die sooner or later, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Alright, he calls it.
Yeah.
Very, very good game from both players, but VNS really making great use of that
Very.
Roman swordsman bonus.
Yeah, that's something you don't see every day. Like, seeing so many swordsmen in an island game, like, it's gonna be hard. Fortunately,
towers.
I think the problem was one of the main reasons was that Quang did not get that many compis out. He was producing from 3 ranges. Like, best thing would have been like a bigger migration to Cool's island. I think that would have been the best because he never got any town center up either.
Yeah, I think you were right about making hoplites. I think hoplites could have done a much better job in that situation as opposed to composite bowmen, because I mean,
Or
2
even
or 3 upgraded hoplites is much more effective than, 4 compies. You know, they get a lot better trade.
Yeah, probably like a mix of both, some compis and some swordsmen. I mean, some composites and some hoplites between the both. Since he had the water, he would have been able to produce food without any problem, but it's hard, man. It's hard in these kind of situations to tell what's going on.
So I'm waiting for these guys to get some of their next civ, so what they have left. So
93 to
looks like
77, and the kill count very balanced between them. Almost just 20 points behind, almost 20 points. But yeah, the timeline was looking more and more in favor of Cool little by little.
So I think what we're going to see here next is we're probably going to see a Greek versus Shang matchup here. Of the civs that are left, I feel like I want to give Quang the edge. Just because Greeks obviously very strong.
Mm-hmm.
And Persians, if you have good hunt, you can get a pit start with your hunt and make some pretty good usage of that. I mean, you get pretty good gas most of the time on islands.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, he's going for Greek. All right, yeah, we're seeing a Shang versus Greek pick.
All right, so let me update this real quick to show it on the screen on the stream. So we are 2-1 in favor of Cool, and we saw that the Romans defeated the Phoenicians, which is something unusual. You see. Next one you say is Shang, right? Against the Greeks. Gonna be interesting, for sure.
Okay, just got myself another coffee.
I wanna get a drink as well right now. Marky, who's Marky Jr.? He's out.
All right, so are you just getting a drink or something, or?
No, I have some water still. I'm gonna take next game. I'll get a little something to eat.
Okay.
Right, we're ready.
Yes.
Okay, we're all set. Looks like everything's all good.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and just get this started. 2 restarts left for Quang.
So restart there for Quang. This is the 4th game we've seen. This is VnsCool against Quang. Starting off with Cool on the bottom of the island as Sheng. No more restart for him, so he cannot complain of his map anymore. However, I say this is a good map. Plenty of wood around. The food is a bit... No, it's a good food. He's got some shellfish on the bottom. Some gazelles here nearby. And some nice berries that he can easily bury a blighter. However, he seems he's gonna go for the pit start that we've seen that is pretty strong with... Oh, shit.
And he calls a restart. I don't blame him. Not the best map.
And
Really
even the
for either of
berries,
those guys.
let me say, he's got a 2-3 forest. If you look on his berries, so no wonder he's already got 1 forest down without even starting. So good call for Quang. 1 restart
He's got
left.
1 restart left.
Holy shit! My cat is outside. I have to open it. I need to be right back.
Okay.
olvidó que estabas afuera. ¿Qué quieres que haga? Se me olvidó. Okay, I'm back. Are you here?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay. Let's go.
So change your color just because I guess
Yeah, I see
he's
it.
going with something else.
Yes.
Okay, so we have you as spectator.
Spectator, Shang, and Greg. So we are all set.
And looks like everything's good. Let's do it. One restart remaining for Quang, so pretty soon both these guys are going to be out of all their restarts.
Yes.
Stronger streak.
Alright, so we are getting the bottom of the island. We see Quang. He's now the teal player, and Greek. Pretty nice berries. A bit too together with the freaking gazelle, so he's gonna push them away with the when he's starting to forage them. Cool, starting with a pit start. 2 shortfish going now in his place. Very good start for him. Some decent berries as well. Good start for these 2 players, I believe.
So I think that Cool definitely has the better map.
Another, holy crap, these players not taking any chances with all the restarts. I cannot type, so it's fine.
Yes.
Yes, he's good. He can have another
You
restart.
can tell you. So okay.
Alright, no restarts remaining for either player, so we're in it for
We
whatever
are
these guys
done.
get. Whatever these guys get, they have to stick with.
Mm-hmm.
And Cool is going to be really annoyed, probably, because that was a really good map he had there.
Really good map. He does probably Quang doesn't know the map. He was just avoided because that would have been a very good cool map for Cool, and that's something you don't want. Very good stuff.
If either of these guys gets a bugged berry or a bugged gas or whatever,
Yep.
they're stuck with it.
They are stuck with it. Then no more restart for these games.
And as we saw in the very first game of this entire tournament, Frizzle started off with like maybe the worst berry I've ever seen
Yes.
in AOE 1. And as a result, I mean, it just totally cost him the game.
Mm-hmm.
So do you guys see the game? I already have it up, but no one's joined it yet.
I have not found it yet. Pharaoh of the Seas have not found you. No, I do not see you, man.
Should I remake the game?
Yeah, if no one joins, just remade it. It's probably bugged a bit later.
Alright, I made it again.
Not seeing it just yet. No, I'm not seeing it, man. Is he called Pharaoh of the Sea?
The Pharaoh of the Seas. I guess you could try making one.
In what server?
Just US West would probably be good for both of us.
Yeah, because I'm not seeing you at all. Well, now what?
So are you making a game in the lobby?
Ah, I voy. Oh, no. Oh, no, I think I made it. No, try to make it again. I think there's someone at my door.
All right, so I have it. It says unable to join game. So you made a lobby, didn't you?
Okay, pues, bye. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Were you able to create a game or?
Quang
yeah.
is in it right now.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Everyone's calling me right now. I'm gonna mute myself a little.
Okay, whatever these guys get, they're going to be stuck with.
Alright. So we no more restart for these players, starting off with Quang on the bottom of the island. That's Greek. With a decent map, I would say. Not a very special map from what we have seen in Island. Compared to Cool. We see Cool is as Shang. There's already some gazelles nearby. Looking for that starfish start, but I don't think he's gonna get anything too good right now. So I think it's gonna be berry start for both players.
Yep. I mean, thankfully there's no bugging going on here, but nothing particularly special. I mean, I don't really see how either player could get a pit start. You could. VnsCool has some pretty good spots where he could pit, but it's not going to be good enough. I mean, just to the left of his TC, he could have potentially pit there with those 4 gazelles, a shorefish, maybe get like 10 food up the gator or something. I don't know, but it's it's a pretty standard start for both these guys. Now, in terms of civ advantage, it's tough for me to say here. I think obviously if the game goes long. The longer the game goes, better it is for the Greek player. But in the early game, I think Shang might have a little bit of an edge. Because you're going to get a decent tool time, you're going to have enough food to get the upgrades that you need, you'll have enough villagers out to keep wood production up. I think, yeah, it's one of these types of situations. What do you think?
Yeah, what I think it's like what you say right now, it's not gonna prove to be any special bonus right now because none of them. Well, shit. Give me a second.
We're seeing both these players going with different builds. One going very, very heavy on food in the early part of each game. Whereas Cool tends to split it up a little bit more. Looks like he's going to find a nice place pit. We're getting that storage pit right down next to a couple of gazelle, a shorefish, and a wood pit. Yeah, both these guys pretty close. Looks like as you would expect.
I'm so sorry.
Actually, this is unusual. So, the Greek player is a little bit ahead in terms of villagers.
Well, now that you mention it, yeah, sorry for that, but I think it's what just. It looks like that's the case. I think maybe Cool wants to go for. He's taking for granted the food advantage, is getting some early water presence. We can see he's already making his first dock on the 5 minutes. He's got 5 on wood, and that's why. That was his probably behind on the food count. However, Quang's focusing on the food big time, and that's why probably he's trying to get. He doesn't even have a pit out, that's what I can tell you. So I can tell you, even though the numbers look similar, I can tell you that Cool has more advantage. Yeah, because first pit's going up for Quang. Just now.
He's going to be able to get a fishing boat out right away.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. If you look at VnsCool's pit, it's a very nice pit. 2 gazelles, a shorefish, nice close wood pit.
Yeah.
Definitely.
This is
To see.
I did not mention it because I was in the middle of a call, but I was gonna mention that this is a good pit for later, because right now, when a pit start is not a good option, but as a later pit, it's a very good option. We got in some shorefish and some good wood income, so good play for Cool.
I think, based on where Cool put his dock, it depends on what Quang decides to do when he gets his dock placement in, but this game could potentially go later. Like I was saying, I just think later this game goes, the better it is for the Greek player. I mean, you save time on your bronze timing with Greek. Once you hit tool age, you'll be able to get back that villager number advantage. So, and obviously the ships and military options for Greek are much better, especially on water in the late game. So we'll see how this goes.
2 dogs coming up for Cool, for Quang, I mean. Very confusing with clicking and watching. One fishing boat that I think is gonna be work for scouting.
Oh man, so take a look at how far away these guys, the docks are.
Yeah, these docks are.
It's gonna take Cool a long time for him to find anything, really. Oh.
I would say, like in situations like this, when they're very apart, I think the best is just to bronze, honestly.
Absolutely, I 100% agree.
Yeah, because fighting like this is a terrible situation. You can get landed, and your ships are always gonna be behind in the schedule. And Cool already with a second dock coming up, and about to get into bronze. I mean, into 2 ships coming up for Cool. Quang halfway there, 4 fishing boats on the production count. One thing you notice is Quang is up in the villager count. Like, this is something we've seen constantly. He's up in the villager count. Cool has a better timing, and somehow Quang keeps up. Like, one would think this is a dead situation.
I think the reason is just because Quang's build is a little bit different. That he prioritizes food very early in the game. Whereas, I mean, you see what you see a lot of players do, right? Is they'll have 6 villagers on food and 6 on wood. Quang will put something like 10 villagers on food, and then he'll start moving over to wood.
Yeah.
Much more similar to like a Highland style.
Yeah, and you can see Cool already has the market and the wood upgrade coming up, so Quang just having ships, but nothing near to that. Already making some walls, preventive walls, but might be. I don't know. In this kind of situation, I'd say just go bronze already. Don't waste your time.
Quang is gonna. I mean,
because
he's gonna find a house.
It's gonna take some time for him to be found out. And actually, his map allows a good walling. Like, if you look at it, this can be walled up very nicely. Cool's line can be walled nice too because he's in the corner, but Cool's going for the offensive right now. 3rd dock coming up for Cool. 3 docks going up for Quang as well. No one of them have found out. Now this is interesting. You see how Quang have all his ships like put up in that little corner. So he's just being defensive. He's not gonna try to engage because that would be a bad idea. He did not find where his enemy is. That's why he's just probably focusing on walling.
So this is a really good play by Quang. So he's just gonna camp this little narrow here because he knows that's the only place where he's gonna have to defend against Cool. He can hang out with all these fish. This private sea back here.
Ooh,
He knows he's gonna be 100% safe. Yeah, Cool is. This is definitely a good move from Cool.
Good
Building
move
a
for
transport
Cool.
threat.
Building a transport, already going for the offensive, knowing that has not found anything just yet, so it's not worth wasting his time. Transport coming up, barracks already up. I think he's gonna go for a stable probably. However, Quang, like the preventive walls are working, as you can see, a market and a wall coming up. He's completely defended, and with this narrow spot being defended by the ship, it's a good play for these players, for Quang.
The player is pretty close on food count. See, it's very hard to tell with Quang what he wants to do because he queues up so many villagers.
Yeah, you could just, like, that's 9 villagers, so you can say it's like 450 plus food. He already stopped queuing though. He's gonna go for bronze, for sure. Now we can see. However, we can see Cool's food advantage. The 40 villager cost proves to be a big thing because he got the food account first, so he clicked first, even though Quang was saving before.
Cool clicks, bronzes. So this stable isn't going to be able to do much work. What he needs is actually some siege, I guess. That's what he's going to need.
Yeah, he's already noticing that this is all walled up, and there's no point in fighting probably. The next thing is, will Quang find out? Because if he doesn't know there's already a landing on his place, it's gonna be caught up by surprise very badly, actually.
This is very unusual. So if you look, these warships could not be farther apart. Both warship masses are like on opposite ends of the map from each other.
Yeah, I think they're both like guarding their respective entrance. If you pay attention, like we can see, this is a cool. This is Quang's entrance on the top. And on the bottoms, we see the narrow corner that would be Dong's tucks. They're like the safest spot.
They're definitely really stable up. Both guys. I mean, it's working, I guess.
More buildings coming up in the Cools from Cool in Quang's Island. Two stables coming up already. One in range, so I think he's gonna go for the siege, like you mentioned. 6 on gold for Cool against 5 on gold for Quang. Market upgrade just coming up for Quang, and a lot of fishing ships being queued up, so he's going all offensive right now.
Definitely the right move. See, one problem that Greek has is that they just don't have a whole lot of options in the Bronze Age. Well, just in general on land, they're sort of a one-trick pony. They're hoplites.
Yes.
Hoplites are really good, but they have no archers. They do have cavalry. But I mean, it's just like
they have very
cavalry. Yeah.
They have very good priests though. Like that's something we have not seen in play.
The Greeks have good priests.
Yes, if you check their Greeks, I think they have full line of Greeks. Only without Silotry. Oh, yeah, they don't have monotheism and sacrifice and Silotry. But in bronze, they're completely able to fight.
In a 1v1, you have to focus on what the upgrades are of the Bronze Age. So I mean, typically what you want is astrology, mysticism, right? Because it makes it more likely that you're going to get that convert in, and you're going to get the value out of your priest. I'm not totally sure about the speed upgrade.
Also, one thing we have.
Oh man, Stone Thrower is already out.
Oh, Stone Thrower is already out. Unfortunate. I was gonna say one thing we have not mentioned is that the 10% working speed from town centers. That's something that helps out big time for the Greeks.
It means that save I think about 10% of the time it takes to bronze, and it's easier for you to get ahead in villagers. But
Quang is gonna get the paint. The villagers painting in his base. He's gonna get them. Oh, Cool's paying attention, so he moved the villagers. Nice thinking. You can see he's surrounded. Quang's surrounded right now. How will Quang reply though?
He's going for hoplites. See, I still think that priest would be a good option here. Get some priests out. He can you can get a convert on one of these calves, or even the stone thrower. You can really turn the tide here.
You can get with the cab and then kill the stone thrower. That would give him a lot of time. Like one temple can get you a long way. Ooh,
He's
villagers
just going all academies.
It's a fine play. Like the numbers are in favor big time for Quang this time, and cheaper Greeks and cheaper and faster production. It's just gonna get him a lot more time to defend. And they're all been a very cramped place, so they're not gonna be able to run around that much, the cavalries.
So Quang sent out his warships to scout, and these guys are all gonna get picked off.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
400 wood down the drain for Quang.
At least he now knows where he's gonna go, where the enemy base is. One thing we have not noticed is that the Cool has a lot of ships. Doesn't have a lot of fishing boats. On the other hand,
I think Cool should probably send his warships out. See if he can get some value. He can protect his forward here.
Oh, these ships gonna be taken out. This ship's gonna be taken out by the. There we go. Hoplites coming out, cleaning
These
up
guys
this
are like
paint.
battering rams. They will clean up this forward right here like it's a paper mache. They will just cut right through it.
And we can see Cool still has one villager in the island. So I don't know what he's gonna do. He's probably gonna try to make some fishing boats there with all the shore fish. I don't see any other reason. Both players starting to mash ships again, though. So it's gonna be a matter of time to see what they're up to.
Because of the way these maps are, I think this will be another iron fight. Second iron fight that we see in this tournament.
All players are gonna get picked up with the war gal if Quang's not paying attention. Even the Crocodile wants to help. Crocodile helping out, killing a Cool, making some walls so that these Oplates get trapped out. Quang retreating. Crocodile still getting some nice hits. Look at that, 74 points. These two Crocodiles are too dangerous, man. I'm getting a lot of damage done to these Oplates. This will take again, holy crap.
This hoplite might get picked off here.
Looked like he won't. He's just standing. He's just like being in a defensive position so that he can avoid getting more paints forward. What's plan B now? What's plan B? I think they're just gonna go iron. 100 population for Quang against 88 population for Cool. Quang running out of ships. I mean of food, And the water numbers are looking in favor of Cool right now.
Alright, so Cool is going to take water control. It's very important to realize that when this game goes iron, which it may, it's going to be very hard for Cool to hold on. Just because, I mean, Greeks, I mean, they get triremes, this massive war galleys is not going to get upgraded. It'll be fire galley battle, I guess.
I think it's not a matter of may, I think it's a matter of when, because you can see Quang's already got the food. He just needs 50 more gold, and Cool's not close to that, so he has better ships, and he's already about to get into iron. He's gonna be able to defend pretty well from this. He's just gonna win this sooner than later.
Those fishing boats really helping out here. Just quick, big fishing boat.
Iron coming up for Quang, so this is our first iron game, and for this set of games, which I'm pretty excited. I want to see those Centurions cleaning up everything, and maybe some fast fire galleys.
I guess, one thing Cool could do is he can just push here, take out all these fishing boats. They'll be cornered. If he pushes right now, might be all right. Mentioning that the Greeks, when you click Iron Age, you save 10% of the time. So I think it's like you save 15 seconds on your time, which is, as you would say, nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah, we've seen that seconds matter in these games. So getting earlier to iron Like getting the upper hand in iron and getting the earlier, it's gonna be very useful. However, Cool, knowing of this, is making a ton of ships and a ton of villagers. Like he's catching up in the villager count. In all the ways he's catching up, trying to catch up. These fishing boats are gonna get caught by surprise if he doesn't pay attention. Oh man, this is a big fight going on in the water.
Cool should be able to take this fight.
Cool might be. Almost iron. At least with the alchemy upgrade, you can get a lot going on right now. It's gonna be, I would say, just run around and get some time like that. Because ships are still coming. 2 beasts. Or maybe just get some fire galley. Fire galley is coming up. Oh yeah, the first. I think this is a finally we're gonna get to see them. Some fire action. Is he gonna get the alchemy upgrade though? More and more ships going for Shang player. Ridiculous amount of ships. Like he's procuring from like what 8 dogs.
Here come the fire galleys.
Fire galleys already here.
Galleys.
They're running away though. He needs to. Oh, okay. They're gonna surrounding the ships. 2, 3, 4. Oh, nice. 5, 6 ships going down with just that pump of fire galleys. 7, 8, 9. Jesus, 10. Jesus Christ.
Power of the speedy fire galleys.
Yeah, speedy fire galleys. Trireme upgrade coming up though, so it's not gonna. They're not gonna be alone in this fight. But damn, you can see these things are dangerous. These are dangerous roaches. Look at him go. Getting fire little by little. Look at the melt. I cannot even click that. Right, let's go. There we go. They're melting the ships little by little.
I don't even know how many docks the Cool has. I mean, you must have like 12 docks or something. 10, 12 docks.
Just now he's clicking iron, but like, what can you do against? Once Quang gets Centurions and gets a landing, it's gonna be hard for him. His real options are like ballistas, but they're not even fully upgraded ballistas.
Yeah, he's gonna be in pretty hot water. Quite literally.
Ships are dying. Ships are dying little by little, and docks being burned out with all these freaking fire galleys running around. Trireme's already coming up on the bottom of the island as well. So Cool's losing water. There's no other way to say it. However, it got him enough time to get into iron. Let's see what he's gonna be his plan. Let's go, fire galleys. Burn everything.
Good move. He stopped making the war galleys because they get no upgrades except for 1 upgrade.
Yeah, there's nothing he can do.
They're the worst war galleys in the game. But iron hits, and look at that.
Oh,
right off with that.
Or even fire galleys.
And fire galleys. So we'll see if he can get ahead here, but look at this. Look at how quickly these fire galleys are taking down.
I mean, fire galleys from 12 docks is nothing to sneeze at either. That's a fucking lot of ships. If Quang doesn't pay attention, they're gonna burn everything. Okay, they're coming out. They're fighting. Fire galleys versus fire galleys. Oh, they're losing very badly.
Micro is no good.
No.
Micro is no good. With that, you see, with the speed of the fire galleys for Greek, it makes them so much more effective.
Second pump coming up for Cool. Oh, nice. So the Triremes are not gonna be able to do anything. I would say for Quang, just go. Just make alchemy. Get alchemy already. You need this for the fire galleys. That would be 6 points of extra damage for Quang. That would easily beat these fire galleys. Upgrades coming up for Cool. Upgrades coming up for Quang in the wood. Transfer coming up as well. So let's see what he's gonna do. A lot of fire galleys. 1, 2, 3, provide like 10 fire galleys against Quang. But they're focusing the dogs, so that's not gonna be a good idea. It's gonna be a good trade for Quang. Even more fire galleys coming. Phalanx upgrade coming up as well. Holy crap, holy crap. So many fire galleys and fishing ships, what the hell? Is Quang losing water?
This is what I'm seeing. See, I think the big mistake that Quang made is he tried building triremes instead of fire galleys.
Yeah.
It's just not what you. It's not the right decision here.
Yeah, he needs to regroup right now and start collecting more fire galleys. For God's sake, just get alchemy.
No. So we're seeing here. Yeah, I mean, if you look at the queue times here,
Holy crap.
Quang has like 6 fire galleys in queue. Quang has like 9 or 10.
Holy crap. Oh, the fire galleys are melting these hoplites as well. Oh, this is awful. Gee. Come on. Quang has better fire. Just now getting alchemy. This is something. This should have gone this first if you're going fire galley. Oh wow, he's losing the water with just fire galleys and 3 stables coming in place. However, there are phalanx already around here, so they're gonna be well defended. Both players running out of space and resources. Well, let's get something. So it's gonna be a while. I just see Quang landed. I see some uplights here, but I don't see when this happened, so it should help him get some time. Big fight going in the middle. A lot of fire galleys going on against Trireme.
Yeah, Alberto, I'm telling you, Quang had gone 100% fire ships. He should have been able to take this fight.
He should have gone like this from the beginning. Like alchemy would have made a difference a long time ago. I don't know why he just making it just now. Now alchemy's here, plus 6 damage, and that's fire galleys. The fastest and strongest fire galleys are already here. Although they're not the strongest. The Cartagena are the strongest, but still, pretty fast ships.
Don't know alchemy for VnsCool. Does he know that it's a huge bonus for?
Cool doesn't have alchemy.
Oh, that's right. He doesn't have alchemy.
He doesn't have alchemy, so he's already got a better ships than Cool. There we go. Nice finding them shore, melting all these ships all around. Quang getting his payback. Look at it! Jesus fucking Christ!
Absolute melting. Oh man.
Holy crap! They've murdered. They massacre of ships.
That being said, we're seeing a landing here by VnsCool. Got 3 siege workshops coming down and 2
3 siege workshops.
stables.
However,
The question is though,
once he get the water, I'd say they can be easily cleaned up.
see this army, this vicious, fast, upgraded army of fire galleys here, speeding towards VnsCool. But is it going to get cleaned up? It looks like it doesn't have the numbers quite. Doesn't quite have the numbers yet.
Yeah. Heavy cavalry going for Cool. And we can see no buildings being queued up just yet. Still, it's a big number. Sacrifice going up for Cool. Go. So we get the first time we Zealotry. We're getting Zealotry now. So we're getting to that point of the game. Look! Oh my shit! I did not see fire galleys burn out the forest. Look at the top of the island on Cool's Island.
Top half of Cool's Island. Oh, I do see them, but they're not going to be able to see much, are they?
No, but you don't see the corpses of all the villagers?
Oh, I do see them. Yeah, no, I do. Man, that's brutal.
They were all burned out. We can see.
Quang staying in this game thanks to those Greek bonuses.
Yeah, and he still has towers, so he can defend himself quite well. Stone throwers coming up for Cool. Phalanx coming up for Quang. I wonder what's his plan gonna be. He's not making any more ships. He's gonna fall behind if he's gonna lose again if he doesn't pay attention. Are they gonna engage though? No engagement just yet. I think they are. Architecture. Heavy transport, so he's gonna transport his uplights from his base to Quang's base, to Cool's base. And I don't think this is gonna be able to do much with all these towers around.
Big fight in the north.
Oh no, you hate to see it. Quang's gonna lose this. This is just too big of a number.
Quang is getting totally wrecked here.
Man, just now he's making more fire galleys. That's a bit too late, man. You should have kept them.
But look at this. He has no more wood left. He has very, very little wood left.
Oh no.
He's in big trouble.
Big trouble for Cool. Yeah, he has to.
Big trouble for Quang.
And Cool still's got some He's also almost out of wood, but he's still got more wood than Quang, I'd say. So transport is gonna prove to be crucial right now. Where is he gonna place him though? He's placing him on the bottom of the island, but you can see some fire gals already on the defense. Not gonna be able to move around, honestly. Oh no, this is awful. This is awful. They're both players running out of resources. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Alright, so take a look. Alberto, take a look in the west here.
Yeah, I'm looking. Big fight coming up. Oh, but the numbers are gonna win this time. Yeah, this. Oh, no, dude. And Cole still got ships to produce. He's still going and going and going. Transport's here. This is a time for Quang. This is time for Quang. He has to do it, and he has to win now. He has to transport them now. He's gonna have to do something.
There's nothing left otherwise.
Yeah, he has nothing left. He has to win this with these little transports. Hopefully they make a difference. I think they should. 10 population and they're all quickly speedy phalanx. They should be able to do something. Oh, but Coolidge's already got some siege on his base. However, it's very little. His fast phalanx should be able to handle this. There we go. First landing going up. Units moving in.
I'm looking for it.
On the
there we go. It's in the south.
Yeah.
He has to respond. Is he paying attention?
I think he's just now, but the transport's coming in. The fire galleys are gonna burn the ship if he doesn't pay attention. If he stops this, they're not gonna be able to do anything. Upgrades were cool. He's gonna start going priest, I think. So he's gonna, I don't know what he can convert, but he's gonna start converting stuff. And I think Cool's on the water.
But Cool has he's a little bit of gold left, but not very much.
But like, just imagine, Cool won the water as Shang.
I mean, it was just a matter of not getting the right upgrades in time.
Mm-hmm.
And he has now Quang can do nothing on water. I mean, he's toast basically.
He's out of water. This is just like a matter of time. They cannot make a wonder or anything.
Yeah. So if you look at all the food that's left on the map, VnsCool is going to have access to all of this food, fishing boats. And so, I mean, eventually, Quang's just going to be. I mean, there's not going to be much he can do. I mean, because he's just going to put all of his villagers on gold here. I mean. Is he just going to build a whole bunch of priests and try to convert everything? I mean... Oh, it looks like he's going to try to...
Second transfer coming off?
Yeah.
Second transfer coming off for Quang. So, they have not found out this transfer ship, so it's just going to move everything in. Just move everything in. Please, just do it. Just seal it to everything and start building towers. You have better towers, so you should win this. Does he have... Oh, he has guard tower, and just now getting Centurion, so very limited. They're not. I was gonna say make ballista towers, but yeah, they're not in position to make anything. Cool burning the docks, so no more docks for him. For Quang, he's lost the water. He has to focus on land now. Oh, the transport's gonna get picked off.
Oh, but I guess he didn't see it.
I think he didn't. Yeah, he tried to pick up the Centurions, I think. Oh, but Quang is getting some damage done. He's getting the houses and getting villagers. There's no silitary villagers though, so they're not gonna go down as easily. Freeze coming on as well. Oh no. Quang's getting his villagers all burned out. Holy crap. 88 population to 186 population. Jesus, so...
This game, yeah, it's gonna slowly widen down. That's for sure.
Yeah, they're little by little they're running out of resources, man.
Cool has 2,500 food, 1,600 gold, 1,000 stone, and he still has some wood left. Not much though.
Centurion's already here for Cool, and look at this! Holy crap! Like, that's like 20 villagers picked off just from that little moment. However, these Centurions are still far from being dead. They're trapped though. They have been trapped now. They are all exhausted of resources. Look at everything. This is the time we're just going for priest. Do you know something that I'm disappointed that Quang has not made any priest at all. I'm sure if he had converted these ships, he would have got a lot more time.
Yep, and looks like Cool just converted one of the Centurions.
Oh boy, he has a temple though, so Quang could make from that single temple. He could start making a lot. And just now he's dating it. He's string sniping us because he's making temple. He's making villager temple units now. Jesus Christ!
As long as looks like VnsCool has no wood left whatsoever.
No
he has
wood
like
left.
He has 3 stragglers left on the south side of his base.
3 transport, big migration going up for Cool. So he's gonna go. What can Quang do? Honestly, he doesn't have that much food left.
Yeah, I think he's out of luck. He's out of luck,
out of mind, out of everything. Oh, just making now more Centurions. He's gonna pick up the towers little by little. Yep. Oh boy. He's gonna start getting the towers. Cleaning up little by little with all these villagers.
This is an important point. So, VnsCool basically has infinite food. So he can just keep spamming these villagers non-stop. And he's just gonna take down the base with Quang little by little. And it's gonna be game. I mean, you see it here. He's just building these guys in their little red pants running so fast, taking out everything.
Where is Quang Temple though? He should be making at least trying to convert a transport would be a very good play from him. Galley's here.
And this is just completely ridiculous.
Yeah, this is it. We are at that desperate point. This is the desperate point of the game. We have. They're just gonna get out of resources. Cool, with 100 of population ahead, however. A lot of food left in the bank. He's gonna keep making villagers and just hope for the best. He has the water, so the transports are just gonna keep coming. Quang needs to convert this. Needs to convert this transport. Get something. Stop getting harassed by the enemy. Just using it for healing.
Cool also has 3 catapults and he has some siege. Do Shing get engineering? I don't think they do.
No, they don't get engineering.
No, they don't.
Yeah, like it's very basic. It's siege, very basic. More ships, more villagers coming up. Jesus. Here they come. 30 more villagers coming in. The Centurions will not be able to do anything. There we go, a conversion from Cool. Their first transport going down. Nice play for Quang. 15 priests on the kill line. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's worth mentioning, Greeks do not have zealotry.
Yeah, Greeks do not have zealotry, unfortunately. So Quang's still on a disadvantage on that part. He's not gonna be able to transport anything. No dangerous villagers for Quang. Only Centurions though. He can get a lot of value from this priest though. He just needs to get going to it and start doing it. Stop wasting time. 204 population for Cool against 127. 15 priest on queue for Quang. Little by little transporting the ships. There we go. Another fire galley going transport converted. That's one. Second one. No. Holy crap. Second transport getting another peak. So little by little it's gonna be chipping away all this navy that Cool has. It's the only thing he has left.
More villagers coming in.
More villagers coming in. So Cool.
I think the Cool should start dropping towers. I think you should start dropping towers. I think that would be a good way to try and pick off these Centurions. Try and get the Centurions to move in.
Yeah, that moving a bit too greedy because they were not able to do anything. Nope.
Alright, Alberto, I think at some point we may need to call like an admin. See, I think at some point what's going to happen is Cool's just going to keep fishing. He's going to keep making villagers and just keep slowly chipping away at the base. I think, yeah, I mean, we'll see how long this takes, but they're just going to keep ping-ponging like this. I mean...
Well, they're going to keep fighting, so it's not illegal to keep sending villagers, and these are silitary villagers, so... He will eventually win, it's just going to be a long and tedious win. However, Quang doesn't have any more resources. He does 7 people on food, 5 on gold. No more stone and wood either, so... I hate to say it, but unless he gets a big priest conversion, Quang will eventually fall. Yeah, like, and you can see he's respecting the play. He's just transporting a lot of villagers and then he's gonna move them until he gets a big mess. What else do we come in? Their both players are completely out of resources. Oh well, he has some shortfish cool left, but they all have exhausted their woods. I don't see mines anymore, no stone, no gold. So these players...
Why is he building walls?
Yeah, no, both players without... We can see Cool out of gold, out of stone, out of wood, just food. He has a 3,000 of it, so he's still gonna be able to do a lot. Small armies going in.
Oh, I know what he's gonna do. I know exactly what he's gonna do. So he wants to see if he can bait.
Uh-oh, these villagers are gonna get kicked off.
He wants to trap these guys. He wants to trap these Centurions. Can he do it? Can you do it? Come on, Cool. You gotta move those villagers south. Build the wall. Come on.
That doesn't seem to be the plan. I don't know what he was looking at, but seems to be... He tries to bring them to the shore. Oh, you know what I'm afraid of? Is that if Cool loses his transport ships, what are they gonna do? Like, they're gonna be on an awkward stalemate. Oh no. Well, Cool has 500 more wood, so he can make more transport. And Quang can make 1 more transport, however, I don't think he has any more docks. He has 1 dock on the bottom. Okay.
That would be a good time to...
Uh-huh.
What was I gonna say? So, tell me some, what are some Spanish lingo in AOE 1? Like, do you guys have, like, special terms? Like, when you say things like, this player is going for a fast bronze, or like, this player is about to iron, is there, like, certain terms that you use? Like, certain phrases? Usually
when strats, we just use the name English, so that we say, like in Spanish, boy axe rush, like achas is X-Men.
Boy achas. Alright.
Yeah, like right now it's like I'm going for a transport, voy transporte, what was it? Or something like that. But like now, like right now, what can they even do?
I'm sorry to all 50 of you guys watching. This is a very unusual situation. We'll see what he does. I mean, what he can do now is he can load all his villagers into the transport ships, and he can just dump them and take out these towers.
They're telling me Quang his real name is Huey, and like seems Quang is like his last name, so I don't know if I should call him Huey from now on.
You Quang.
So I think I'm gonna...
Alright, so now we're seeing something interesting is happening here. So, it looks like VnsCool is sneaking his 3 transports, and he's going to bring them down around the backside of this base, of Quang's base. He's going to land, and he's going to take out all of Quang's buildings.
You know, with 30 villagers, I would say he should use Silitary villagers to get the houses. That would be a good play. Start getting all the houses so that Quang eventually gets out, what do you call it? Out of population? Out of space?
Yeah.
And then he's gonna do just that. 10, 20, and 2 priests even, so he's gonna try to convert them.
Oh, the priest is getting targeted down. Is the priest gonna get picked off?
They're gonna heal though. He's healing. Oh, there we go. Shit. Nope, 1 priest down. Centurion's coming back, running on to get all these villagers. Oh my lord. What now? Yeah, but you can see he's getting the houses now. Good play from Cool. Little by little, gonna be chipping away his population count. 100 idols for Huey and 89 villagers idle for Cool. Some horse archer for some reason. I guess he has nothing left to build. Walls going up. Oh man. 5k on the food count for Cool.
And Cool has a lot of priests left. He has siege left. Oh, I'm gonna grab myself another coffee here. So it's 2-1 for VnsCool right now, right? So after this game,
Yes.
he eventually wins. It'll be 3-1.
Like, what can you do? Like, do you think, like, is Quang delaying this, or do you think Quang can win? Because, like, if Quang loses, this is 3-1.
I mean, he would have to be like. See, Cool would have to make a crazy mistake.
You know what would be the next disrespect move? He should try to make merchant ships and start trading with Huey and with the food, so he could get gold. That would be hilarious. But for now, it's just
Alright, so this is a good play. So he's using his priest. He's trying to bait the Kentarians to come forward, and then he tries to convert them.
Oh yeah, it's a good play, but that's like the last play. Oh, I think I know what he's gonna do. He's messing the horse archer. He's gonna send them here. He still has the transport, so they can definitely still defend. I wanna order something from Didi, I think, because this is taking way too long. Bill you.
Completely ridiculous game. It's going to be over pretty soon.
Oh, over an hour going on though, so it's very long game. The longest game we've ever had, actually.
And Quang has no more houses. No more. He can build 1 more house with the wood he has, and that's it.
He was making more houses. He should have made a transport. In my opinion, honestly. On transport and sneaking it, that's better than nothing. Cool cannot make any more houses too, so it would have been a good call for him. There we go. So we can see some actual army going into being transported. Horse archers and the rest of the Cool siege, I believe. I don't see his siege anymore, so yeah. Catapults and ballistas are coming in these ships, along with horse archers ready to start getting that Centurion army. And the thing is that he has some priest that will help him protect the units in case they get too soon. You can see Cool's making some walls, so he's getting ready. He's gonna make an offensive from the distance. He's gonna lure the Centurions in and then kill them with his units. Good plan.
Worth mentioning, the winner of this game, it's about $70 in prize money, because they both are guaranteed to get second in the tournament. $70 in prize money. They both already have made 30.
That's a very good amount already, considering you're just playing a game.
Alright, so this is going to be the end.
Yep, here comes
little
Cool's push.
This empire that Quang has built over the past hour is about to be squished.
Yeah, unfortunately, Quang not converting transport, not having transport, any means of transport proving to be too much of a detail. Little minor detail that is doing a lot of things. Trouble.
Yeah, Quang is just, VnsCool is just going to keep spamming these villagers. He's going to take out all these towers. And it's going to be game over. Probably in about 5 minutes. Yeah, and these Centurions don't even have the full upgrades.
Oh no, they're going down, No, he doesn't have the shield upgrades, but everything else is fine. But yeah, he's getting picked up. Oh boy. Big offensive for Cool going on here. I think this is the game. Like, I cannot think of anything else that one can do. He doesn't have any more resources, unfortunately. He doesn't have resources for anything. 500 food on the bank, 176 on the stone. Nothing can be done. He can only wait. The fall of Greece, little by little.
He did get a convert off with the priest, with the catapult, but it's not going to be enough. Yeah, this is it. Quang has to call
Yeah.
the T2.
Yeah, these villagers don't stand a chance. They don't have silo tree, they don't have anything. Any resource to build against. It's just a matter of time. How much time is it's up to Quang, to Huey, unfortunately. How many fishing boats Cool has? How many fishing boats? Plenty. He has
Plenty, but none of them are. He only has 3 of them working.
Yeah, on the middle.
See, he knows that the game is over.
Well, I think I think everyone knows. We are just delaying it, unfortunately. Do you think this is a bit too much of time? Because should we have like a ruling in this kind of situations?
Yeah, but the thing is, I need to announce that beforehand. I need to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's not really fair.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's obvious that this game is over.
Yeah, because this kind of situation, like, imagine if Cool didn't have any transport ships. They're all just gonna waiting in their island uncomfortably. Like, what do you do in that kind of games? You only declare a tie.
Yeah, it's kind of. I know what you mean. It's kind of a waste of everyone's time. One thing that would typically do is you could build a wonder, and then Cool would be totally set.
Oh, there are no wonders, and there was priest. Little priests are being chipped.
He's gonna kill all the priests.
Yeah, that's what he needs. Like
The
destroy.
priest gone.
He has to destroy every bit of hope for that Quang has, unfortunately. So these priests have to die, all of them. Quang cannot do anything. Out of resources, 1 on food. 0, 0, 0 on everything. 71 pop can to 154 of cool. Cool still queuing villagers. He doesn't have any hurry. He's just playing around, I guess. Boy, oh boy. 1 tower coming out for cool.
Yep, Cool has still enough for 2 more towers.
No, big conversion. 1 centurion going down. Another centurion going down. And this Cool killing them. Cool converts it and then kills them. Let me check the count here. We got 163
Yes.
villagers against 33 villagers.
Trolls the GG, finally! Oh
Finally.
god. Completely ridiculous game.
Yeah, I was just saying 30 villagers ahead for Cool. And the kills, look at the kill count. 524 kills for Quang, for Huey, and 389 for Cool. And now that we're already at the conversion, we got 19 conversion from Huey versus 13 conversion for Cool. Timeline, whoa, looking hard.
Cool with the win with Shang.
Cool with the win with Shang.
Very, I think if Quang would have had, if he would have started building his fire galleys, just completely put everything on fire galleys, got that alchemy upgrade right away, he could have taken that game.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but he should have made alchemy from the start. He waited way too long. He could have easily won the water fight. Right, I'll wait for you on the next one.
Alright, so I've Pharaoh of the CSG5.
Pharaoh of the CG5, I see you. We can see Team 8, a spectator. Very long game, but very good one. Very good one, I'd say. Ooh.
VnsCool picking Assyrian. I'm gonna guess that Quang is gonna pick Persian.
So we see Shang won against the freaking against the Greeks. That's very unexpected. Like, how do you won like that with the water? What cities will they
Came
pick
down to
next?
knowledge of upgrades, I guess, is the key there.
Yeah, it was a minor detail because I say the fire upgrade, the alchemy was a big update. 6 more damage on your fire galleys. It would have melted even more quickly the fire galleys of Cool.
Yeah, I just had a feeling just by the way the maps were and where the guys put their docks. If they had docks closer, the game would have gone differently, I think.
Computer.
Waiting on Cool. He might have taken a quick break.
It makes sense. I'm gonna get some water as well because I need it.
Same here. I'll be back in like 30 seconds here. Alright, I'm back here. Where is Cool?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Hey, Alberto, are you there? Hey, Alberto, are you there? You hear me?
Start the game already. Ready. Yes. Yes. Start the game already. The game already. Attack them now.
Okay, I'm here.
Attack them now.
All right, let's get started. They're anxious to get started, so let's do it right now, okay?
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
No problem.
All right. Persian versus Assyrian.
I didn't. Okay, Persian versus Assyrian, pretty interesting. I think both players running out of resources on the civilization picks. We see on the left side we have Cool as Assyrian. Starting off with Bugberries. Ooh, that's gonna be proved to be a very bad start for him. He has no more restarts. So he has to find another food source for him. Another. He has a 6-tree forest on the south. Another bugged forest for him. So, 2 bug situation for him where that he can absolutely not do anything about it. However, he found some more berries on his bottom side. Bottom right side and some shellfish, so he's gonna pick up that instead of these horrible, horrible berries. On the right side of the island, we got Huey starting off with a pet and with some gazelles. I think this is a pretty good start considering his Persian, so he's gonna be able to mass food a lot more quicker than Quang's. That Cool for sure. In his island, he has normal stuff, and I would say not anything particularly bugged. So I would say this is definitely a good start for Huey instead of Cool's gonna get behind in this situation. What do you think, Shra?
Oh, absolutely. That bugged berries really screwed him over there. I think. Look at over at Quang's base. Got all those gazelles with that Persian bonus coming in real nicely. He's got 2, even 3 shorefish that he can potentially get. He's got his wood pit up early. He's going to be able to get an early dock. Good tool time with a good economy. And considering these guys are very close together, he could start pumping out ships and he could take out Cool very quickly. So, but we'll see what Cool does. Very, very, very strong player. I mean, we just saw how he won a game on water with arguably the weakest civilization, iron, on water, I would say. Macedonian and Roman, Macedonian and Shank very weak on water in the late game.
Yeah, however, this is a match point for Cool as well, so if he wins this, he doesn't have to worry of any of that.
I mean, neither of these guys have very good civilization picks left. I mean,
Well, this is a pick more than a good pick. This is like what they have left. Otherwise, than Persian. Persian's a good pick. The triremes. I hope we can see fast that those machine gun triremes. Can already see
I don't think this.
Uh-huh.
I don't think this game is going to go that late. It's just the reason why is just because the way the players are positioned. I just don't see it happening.
Yeah, it's a more aggressive looking. Like in the previous game, went to Iron because Quang's island was like a bit of closed with a lot of protection and play defensively. But right now, I would say both players are gonna go pretty aggressive.
Quang already has his stock up. He's got a fishing boat on the way. He has loads of food in the bank. He's got 3 villagers in queue, compared to the 1 villager in queue and 50 food. 2 villagers in queue, 10 food of VnsCool.
4 villagers. That's just the power of Persian. That, like, it's not that it's okay situational in this situation, but it proves that it's a very good situation. When it comes, it's a very good situation.
Yeah, I'm just looking through the Assyrian bonuses. I mean, they get all the range upgrades. They get ballistics and alchemy, and they get triremes and fire galleys. I mean, yeah. Then their priests are very good. They have all upgrades for their priests.
Yeah, I think Persian priests suck. I think, if I recall right. Oh, never mind. They're a full line. I shut up. I stand corrected.
I think it's Hittite priests that are really, really bad. Hittite priests only get 1 upgrade. They get astrology and that's it.
We can see that already. Two pits for Quang, 4 ships, 4 fishing boats already against 3 fishing boats from Cool. So the situation, both players going very high on the villager count, 28 to 26. 2 villagers behind for Cool, and however that's kind of expected because of the Quang pit start and the bugberries he had. So unfortunately, like a bit of a behind situation for Cool. However, I don't say this is not the end for him.
Quang has already spotted Cool's eco.
Oh yeah, I can see his transports by. And honestly, like his map is very bad. Like this 6-tree forest, and in the gold, this tree that he had, that was another forest. So he's technically 2 forests down compared to Quang.
And we'll see what he does. Both players click at the exact same time. Of course, though, Quang is 5 population ahead. Click for 35 population, goes to Cool's 30 population. It's the Persian bonus and pit start in action for you. So, see, Cool's putting down another dock. He's got 12 on wood.
However, look at the population, 36 to 32, 20 on wood, 20 on 20 on wood, both players being pretty standard players, standard plays, and they're both gonna go water again. Third dock coming
putting down his 3rd dock. He's gonna be able to port that nicely. He also, by the way, has 3 wood pits. Very, very clean. They all look very well organized and neat. It's cool putting down his 3rd dock. He's got 19 on wood. He's got 2 wood pits that are working right now.
Granary just
very
being
well
placed as well, just now.
And it's worth mentioning that both of these players have scouted each other's docks, so they know exactly where they both are. We're going to be seeing a very early aggression, much shorter game than last time.
Yeah, in this situation, I would say Quang has a lot of points in favor. So let's see how Cool can balance his points out. Those points out.
Both of these guys, 3 scout ships right up the bat at the exact same time. Quang,
4 ships. Where's the 4th dock?
4th ship. 4th dock. It's right next to all the other docks.
I see it now. I didn't notice the time he made a 4 dock. So strong
4 docks
start.
working at 10 minutes is pretty good.
Strong start. Definitely the upper hand for Quang this time. Huey Quang. Okay. Just they told me I should call it Huey Quang instead of Quang Huey.
Huey Quang, okay.
Huey Quang. Huey Quang and Cool.
Alright, so Huey Quang getting the first pick.
First
Very
pick.
easy when you've got
Yes.
number advantage.
Holy crap! Just he
Cool
didn't
resigning
even
already.
bother. Gee. Yeah. To be fair, he had very bad parts all around.
I think he was way too aggressive with his restarts. If you ask me.
K and DC. Okay. Okay. I don't know what that is.
Huey Quang taking that game. Very, very quick game. So now it's 2-3, I believe.
Incredible. I would say more than skill, that was map lock.
That was absolutely a map win. Absolutely.
That was absolutely a map win, unfortunately.
But some of the problem here, though, is that, I mean, he shouldn't have. He should be a little bit more. The player should be a little bit more conservative with the restarts, I think, because a bugged berries can literally lose you the game. That's kind of what restarts are for.
Yeah, I think the players got a bit greedy when it came to the restarts and tried to use it for the pit start, which is not a bad idea. We see that I think Quang was saved from a pit start from Cool, thanks to that situation. However, right now they're both running out of resources, and those were two good sip picks. Right now they have crappy bad sip picks from now on.
So we're gonna see Babylon versus Egyptian.
Babylon
These are,
versus Egyptian.
ladies and gentlemen, we are scraping the bottom of the barrel when it comes to good water sieves. Okay,
So we saw
looks like everything is good here. Let's go ahead and just get started.
Persians winning
You're a spectator,
against. Yes, yeah, I'm a spectator. Babylon and Egyptians. So now, Babylon, Egyptians starting off. Very hard situation for them. This is the 6th game now. Starting off with, we had Huey Quang on the left side with some gray berries and a good forest on his side. Some good sharkfish on the top side and some on the bottom side. So he has pretty good access to the waters he could eventually use. He's gonna start with a pit though. So on the other side we have Cool starting off with some big exploration. Decent berries, decent gazelles. Nothing too bad. He's gonna go for a storage pit. He has 2 sharkfish. It's gonna be hard for him to come back from that. Get a lot of resources from that. But
Yeah, it's not gonna be enough. He's gonna be behind a villager.
yeah,
the way
but
this is going.
I mean, he's already getting some gazelles. So between this and the gazelles, I would say this is a good start. He might be a good start for him. The crocodile getting on his way though. Not letting him get those precious food. But yeah, I would say between these two, the gazelles and the shorefish, I would say it's a good start. Probably better. He wants to have that upper hand against the berry start.
He's already 1 villager behind, but we'll see where this goes. So in terms of sibs, both of these guys are pretty similar in that they just don't really have any obvious eco advantages. I mean, the one thing you could say is that Babylon, they get that cheaper wood cutting and range upgrade. I wouldn't really say it makes that much of a difference. I mean, he'll be able to get it faster because it's cheaper, but it's not really going to make a huge difference. I think in the late game, Egypt definitely has the better upper hand. You have juggernauts and triremes with full upgrades everywhere, whereas Babylon, I think, just has fire galleys.
Only fire galleys, and they stay in war galley, but they have the alchemy upgrade, so it's better than Shank,
so, I mean,
actually.
it could potentially, I mean, it sort of depends on how it goes, but I mean, if the Egyptian player keeps their mass and upgrades all those to triremes, it's going to be very tricky to come back against that. So I'm just looking at this now. So it looks like now, yeah, it's still the same, whereas Huey Quang is villager up.
Yep.
Full 12 population, 13 population. He's got very good gazelle lure.
Okay, so yeah, not much to comment about right now. Villagers, like you say, in favor of Huey Quang right now. No pit for Huey just yet, but Cool. This might be the part where Cool starts to come back a bit with the dock already being placed. 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
Able to get that fishing boat out, even out the
Yeah.
population.
Like he has all he has lured all the gazelles in. He's close by, and he's already making a fishing boat. So definitely, I would say, it seems his plan worked out because he's eventually gonna catch on in the villager count.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Huey Quang, what he should have done is when you start with your wood close to your TC like this, you don't really need to build a pit. I think this pit is redundant. I mean, look at this. I mean,
It's fine, I think. Like he's playing it safe, I would say.
I think you can get your fishing boats out, and it'll make a better difference than getting that storage pit right there. But we'll see where this goes. I mean, VnsCool already has 2 fishing boats out.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it looks like his plan worked out in the end because he's already getting the upper. He already got the numbers ahead of villager count, and
Now he's evened out. Yeah, now he's 2 population ahead. Yeah.
and Huey Kwan just making a second storage pit. There's no signs of a dock just yet. No dock, right? I think there's no dock just yet, so it's gonna be very bad situation. Seems Cool's gonna have the advantage in this one.
Yep. I mean,
Like you say, the market
Avalon,
upgrade might not be
yeah.
a lot, but
it means that he'll get a very small advantage in Tool Age. I mean, so basically, the first 2 ages, Avalon is going to have like a very mild advantage getting that wood cutting upgrade. Just the range upgrades in general for everything are going to be better.
Dock
I mean,
going
I can't
up.
really think of anything else that would really apply.
First dock going up for Huey Kwan, and the click comes as well. Pretty even clicks. Cool with 3 population advantage though. Second click coming up, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fishing boats on the way.
So this is Cool's advantage now. He's got +3 in the population. The early dock really helping him out here. He's gonna have a better eco than Huey Quang.
I would say if Kwan gets the early aggression, one advantage would be that he has a more stable food income. Like he has some shorefish and a bit of berries. Cool only has the fishing boats, so if he gets down in that, he's gonna lose it. Okay.
This is not going to be a late game if you look at where the docks are placed.
Yeah.
We're going to see... I haven't seen where Cool has scouted with his fishing ship yet.
He has
Huey-
not scouted at all, I believe, because I have not seen
really?
him close in this place.
I think Huey Quang is going the wrong way here with his fishing boat. I don't think he spotted the docks of VnsCool. If he would have. Then, yeah.
Yeah, both
Hovering
players
around.
actually going in the wrong direction. I now see a fishing boat from Cool on the bottom side of the island. And Huey Kwan checking on the right side of this island. So both players looking the wrong way.
Yeah, this guy is eon the way. But you see, he's going to figure out where Huey Quang is not. No? He's going to figure out where Huey Quang is not, so he's going to know what to do with these 3 ships.
3 ship versus 3 ship, however. Now, both players have the same wood account in the bank. 4 duck coming up for Cool. Already
With 2 advantage in population.
Making a granary as well. He needs that to make the market, to get the market though. So that's more of a need rather than wanting to get those berries.
Quang moving out here, and he's probably going to get punished for it.
He might be punished, yes.
If Cool is paying attention here.
Now they are. Both playing nice micro from both players. They're both dancing around to see who gets the first kill. Repairs coming already for the first fishing boat. Huey Kwan's first ship's already on big fire. walls, preventive walls coming from Quang. We've seen this consistently from him, respecting the landing. Oh, even Cool has some walls now. He's respecting the landing as well.
Cool and he's not going to be landed anywhere here in the north with all these ships. Very mild advantage right now for Cool. He's got 3 population advantage, and he's also done more damage to Huey Kwang's ships. And we're seeing that Babylonian bonus in action. He's the first one to get the woodcutting upgrade. That is going to make a difference, a little bit.
Well, considering he has 4 dogs, I think it will eventually. However, Quang has bigger numbers, I would say. He's going to move in. And already getting the market upgrade as well. Both players, same numbers. First fight going on. Ships dancing around.
Very good micro from Huey Kwang. Looks like
2 ships on fire for Cool. First ship down. Nice. Almost at the same time, both players losing a ship. Ooh, the ships are going down.
Really impressive micro from these guys. Taking out another ship. That was incredibly close.
3 ships on fire for Cool. I would like. This is the kind of situation that's spreading a bit too much damage. With all these fires, he would have easily been able to get 2 ships without a trouble. So
kill count is 2 kills, 1 loss for Cool. So right now we're seeing a very slow advantage for Cool building.
However, the queues are big. Oh no, Cool has 4 ships on queue, 2 ships on queue for Huey Kwang. So definitely 4 dog coming up now. So he's getting up the numbers. You're gonna have to get the numbers. Again, just waiting passively for the next engagement. Cool didn't want to take the initiative now, so he's moving forward. Big engagement going on here.
See if he can get a pick off. Kwang is playing very good attention. Micro.
Jeez, it's hard to say like who's gonna win this. I see 1 ship down for Cool.
Equalizer, 2-2.
And that's it. That's the only thing they were able to pick off of that big fight. It's amazing how balanced these games are. More ships coming off for Cool. 3 ships against 2 of Huey Kwang.
Seeing equal population count for both players now. Cool has an extra house up. That's about it.
33 villagers for Cool on wood though.
Alright, so here's one thing that you need to take into account. Take a look at it. Huey Kwang's wood pit in the north here is extremely inefficient. I don't think he's paying attention to his eco.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna hurt him.
Yeah, this kind of things start to matter in games like this when we're just like doing.
We're starting to see a big match here from Cool.
Very big match.
That's gonna be a quick pick off.
3rd engagement going on. 1 ship going down for Huey. No. Cool. 2nd ship going down, so Cool. 3rd ship going down. Just very good engagement for Cool right now. Many ships on fire, however,
2 ships of his own, 3 ships of his own.
This is what I'm telling you. I think Huey Kwang doesn't focus that much the fire, the damage, because we see a lot of ships on fire, and Cool doesn't have that problem.
That is a huge advantage for Cool
huge
now.
advantage. I think that's like
13 kills for VnsCool, 7 losses.
Oh,
so
boy.
we're gonna see a snowball here. It's gonna be even harder.
Come even harder for him to come back after this one. So many ships on fire from Cool, and they're little by little backing out. Oh no. 5 ships going for Cool against 3 for Kwang. 4 for Kwang. But this is already looking decisive, honestly. He needs to focus the fire ship. These 3 ships could die easily. You have like 5 ships that could die easily. There we go. See? Now they're dying.
Alright, now he's in a really tough spot. Now Huey Kwang is in a really tough spot. I mean,
Yeah. Cool.
These villagers are going to get picked off. He's going to lose both these villagers. Actually, it looks like he might save one of them. But he's in a really rough spot now. He's just lost water.
His villagers are running away, so what's his next plan? Is he gonna go for...
What he should do is go ahead and dock on the west side of his island. There's lots of fish.
Oh, he's going bronze. He's going bronze. I didn't realize he already had the food for bronze.
Shit. Gonna see a longer game. I mean, this is looking pretty rough for him, though.
Well, it's match point, so he can't just throw away the towel like it's in a casual multiplayer game with ELO.
He's got like 71 population. VnsCool has 71 population. Huey Kwang's 48. He's gonna lose these docks. It's a rough time. And Cool exploring around. He's got an artifact on Huey Kwang's island.
Will he get a transport going up though? Like at this point, you should be expecting that if he gave the water, it's more than obvious that he's gonna be able to.
VnsCool just about to click. He's gonna click bronze right about
now. It's actually cool. Quang is making more ships, so he's not giving it just yet. He's messing on the bottom of his island. For sure,
5 docks.
For sure, he's gonna be able to make some more, like what you call, some war galleys that clean this up.
I guess the idea here with Egypt is want to play for the late game. We saw Egypt in the last match with those priests with the 3 range. Could have made a lot more effective against the Shang offensive.
Let's see if Quang remembers that the priests on the early game, because they sometimes prove to be... People tend to forget about them. Quang...
These are not very commonly used here in AOE 1.
Huey Quang with Upgrade already coming up. No time to waste on him, on his side. Cool on the top side, still camping the docks.
We're building a transport ship.
Yeah, it's only expected, to be honest, but... What options, what units would you make? Like, they have plenty of options. Cavalry, composite, chariots. Both players have a variety of options. Only thing...
Yeah, Huey Kwang is sort of in a tough spot where his base is very open, so if he gets landed here on the north side of his base, he's kind of in some trouble.
Yeah,
it's gonna be hard for him to keep his eco safe.
I wanna believe he's expecting it, or that he's gonna clean this, or he feels he's gonna clean this up with all these war galleys coming on the bottom side of his island, but taking a bit too much of time. Transfer coming up already. He's gonna simply the landing is gonna come on the top side, like you mentioned. He's quite prepared though. It doesn't look that prepared, in my opinion. But he has plenty of building that will warn him if when something comes from landing.
Huey Kwang is advancing his navy.
Yep,
towards the gap. He's gonna get some good picks off on these fishing boats.
And Cool's war galley upgrade is 80% in, so it's not. He did not get a lot of advantage from this early bronze, unfortunately. Scout already in. Cavalry being placed. Some units of gold being made for Quang. He's gonna make what? He doesn't have.
This is another thing. I mean, Egyptian gold bonus. I mean, what can you make? You can make camels, I guess, in this situation. That's probably your best bet.
Well, like we just say, we can make priests. With some walls.
Right, what is Huey Kwang doing? He's just gonna target down this scout.
Yeah.
Lost how many villages? 2 villages there?
Oh, but this is a matter of time. Cavalry is coming up. What is he gonna do? He needs to make some walls or something. I don't see any walls coming up.
Huey Kwang gonna lose his navy here.
I'm getting scared, honestly. Yeah, he's losing his water, and he's soon gonna lose his land as well if he doesn't pay attention. He's just going more in the back, but not doing anything. Not doing anything on his land.
He can do, yeah.
Oh, he's moving even more on the bottom.
Just gonna wall off. I mean, yeah, that's his best bet. He wants to stay in the game. I mean, look at the queue line from Duke. I mean, VnsCool has built a whole bunch of fishing boats. He's got his wheel upgrade in.
Water, a lot of ships engagement going on in the bottom, but he's running a bit too much on the back. Maybe a bit of a misclick on his part, but like Cool. I mean, Quang just left almost all of his island. Just making some storage bit in this side.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have a single gold or stone pile anywhere
Yeah,
in this new colony that he's made.
this is a lot of wood, but he has some gold miners hidden in the left side, but if they get picked off, he doesn't have any gold income. Cool, making more ships after this. He knows he has the water, so no sweat for him.
I think his plan is he's just gonna
Fight going on the water.
spam docks and spam more galleys.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see. I don't really think it's gonna work. He might win this engagement. There's a lot of ships.
Oh, it's hard to tell. I would say that looked like he was winning because he's starting to back out. Quang, however, the land.
Cool needs to
Sounds-
micro his navy up here in the north. Bring down those ships.
Town center already coming up for Cool in the top side of Quang's island, so not much to do, right? I think house too, both players house at 80 and oh never mind, 135 population for Cool, so this is already getting out of hand. Boy oh boy, yeah, he's just gonna focus on the houses. He's not trying to get out of the walls. He knows he has the upper hand. He has all Quang's land, so no worries, no hurries at all.
Yeah, folks, this is looking like it's over. Once VnsCool regains water, Quang is just sort of out of options here.
Unfortunately, no landing coming either way, so nothing. He's running out of options, Quang, unfortunately. Very big fight though. In the
I mean,
water.
he's played incredibly well in this 6-game series.
Yeah, but
I'm very impressed.
look at the queue of
Yes.
Quang. It's just, I mean,
Yes.
of Cool. Very big queue. Very big queue. It's incredible.
Very close game, I think.
Mm-hmm.
If he had been a little bit more defensive there in the beginning, Quang, maybe he could have taken this game, but I think that Babylon has the advantage over Egypt. I mean, they got cavalry, they get a little bit of a bonus with the market upgrades. Yep, that's it. VnsCool takes the series 4-2. Very excellent set of games. I was not expecting to see this intense level of
Yes.
play. So my prediction was wrong. I predicted that Quang would win these games. But you know, he did put up a hell of a fight. That is for damn sure.
Yeah. Pretty amazing set of games from both players. Both very experienced. And for now, we see that, yep, Cool is the one that's taking it for now. Ooh, 3 hours and 20 minutes of this stream, huh? This stream. Any more comments you want to make before?
Well, I had quite a few coffees, so I'm pretty alert. Well, so the next game should be Wednesday. Vertex versus Morik. Two also just incredibly strong players. That should be a close game. I've never seen Morik and Vertex play, I don't think, 1v1. Do you have any predictions there on how that's going to go?
It's gonna go very hard because both players are pretty good. Like I believe they play AOE4 casually in teams, so they have their fun together, and they have been playing around for a while now. So it's gonna be interesting to see them this time fighting in for the semi-final spot. It's gonna be a very good game. Definitely.
I'm just looking at the schedule because I'd like to let everyone know who's still here. So it should be Morik versus Vertex, 16 GMT, Wednesday, 12th of October. That's Morik versus Vertex, 16 GMT on Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, the 12th of October. You'll be seeing it live here on Alberto's channel. I'm not going to be available to cast. I've been talking around looking for someone to co-cast with. I think Alligator might be able to co-cast.
Okay.
So, see how that goes. In terms of other events coming up, we have on Monday a game between, let's see here, it should be Vertex versus, no, it's going to be Bingo versus Morik tomorrow at 17.5 GMT, 17.5 GMT. And that's going to be CN Invitational, CN Rule on Just Made channel. I'm I'll cast that if I can. It depends on how long it takes. But yeah, I mean, thank you guys for tuning in. This has been a very long, excellent series. Do you have any closing comments, Alberto?
Yeah, no, like you say, excellent games from both players. Well, we hope we can get more of these in the future games. And yeah, like you say, check out the other games. This guy is for Just May. So be sure to check out her. Is it a she or a him channel? Is she a she?
Okay. Yeah, it's a she. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Check her channels. Yeah, and yeah. Hope you had fun, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace, everyone. Bim, bim.